Hey, ladies of the Dabbleverse, I'm good at eating pussies.
Mumbling Nick in the back room glaring, cool pineapple rules too strict to bear. If this he said cake, you've got some flair. Time to break the chains and take the air. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Interviews roll, stories unfold. Mumbling no more, his voice turns bold. Mr. C cheers from the sidelines cold. Ain't no pineapple left in the cold. Now the studio's his, the future bright. Nick's own podcast is guiding light. No more whispers, his tone takes flight. He's soaring now with all his might. Yeah!
Taz, if you want me to go down on you, I will. I'll try my best. What's up, everybody? It's an OG Mumbling Nick. Trying his best, per usual. Thank you for joining me. Tonight we're going to be going over some conspiracy theories. My guest will be joining me in a minute. Mr. Brandon Deft. Almost didn't have him. We lucked out. This has gone back and forth a little bit. He had brief internet problems, so I was like, all right, if he has internet problems, I will bring up today's news on Mike's shitty internet provider, and I figure we as a group we could talk about that. But it looks like his internet is back, so we're gonna have the scheduled show. But when more people come in, I think at some point I would like to talk about it a little bit. For those of you who haven't heard, well, I should say haven't heard. Nothing's been confirmed. I will say this. But during Joey C's show today, he received a phone call. He looked at his phone, said it was important. He had to take it, so he muted himself. And when he came back, he said it was Mike's shitty internet provider's girlfriend saying Mike had passed away. I am friends with Mike. I'm not going to act like I'm best friends with Mike, but I'm pretty friendly with Mike. In fact, Mike's the one who, I've been talking with Joey about doing a show on substance abuse. Now, this was before the recent Adderall, but Mike was always involved in those those talks. Mike's always thought me and Joey together would make an entertaining show, so he's wanted to make that happen. So we're doing him in. So yeah, I talked to him. Hey, Vagina, good to see you. I talked to so I would talk to him, to Mike, with just Mike, and sometimes Mike and Joey. But yeah, I'm just casual friends with Mike. I know there's a lot of people who are much closer than Mike than I am. What's going on, Cupcake? Good to see you. Yeah, so here's the question. This is what sucks, Hamhead. I hope it's bullshit too. The only thing that sucks is if it is bullshit, it still sucks. The only way, I don't know how to say this. Yeah, if it's fake, it's fucked up. Now, I will tell you my initial thoughts when I saw Joey. I I, I mean, you know Joey better than me, Cupcake. I thought it looked kind of like an act. I just my opinion. It didn't. I'll tell you what I saw. Um, I even went back and watched this. Because I thought it was weird that this woman was calling him after an hour. Like, if something happens to me, you know what? Honestly, I become really good friends with Echo and some other people, and I'd probably, if I knew ahead of time, I would tell my. But my wife isn't calling Echo Pineapple within the first hour of my death. We got real life family and friends and everything. You know what I mean? You're not even thinking about the Dabbleverse. Um, hey Carla, good to see you. Um, yeah, right. Okay. Um, yeah, so that was, and I know I'm not the only one. A few of us have we thought that was strange. Um, going back and looking, I also noticed. All right, Joey looks at his phone. He's like, "This is an important call. I have to take this." Right. Then he mutes. He's like something like, "Lou, can you handle the show for a couple of minutes?" And Lou's like, "Yeah, sure." So Joey mutes himself, does not take himself off of camera. And you see the lips moving, so there's some kind of conversation. And then Joey, like, almost like, I think if I remember correctly, I think he pushes himself back in the chair, whatever. But Joey looks up at the camera, and then that's when like, it just could be a coincidence, but it's like he's got down, he looks up, and sorry, Carl, I didn't mean to like leave you up there. And yeah, that's when the emotions start. Like I said, could be like, this is what sucks. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna feel like the biggest asshole. Um, I don't know. I think I'm hoping I'm wrong, and I think there's evidence, not evidence. There's clues that make it look like this isn't all on the up and up. Yeah, I thought it seemed like an act too. Um, so then Joey finally comes back, unmutes the phone. I mean, sorry, unmutes the mic, and he's like, "Lou," and Lou makes some kind of joke, and he's like, "No," and then Lou, it looks like he's like forcing tears and stuff, and he's like, Lou literally goes, "Who died now?" And I don't think Lou's, if this is a work or whatever, I don't think Lou's in on it. It's just the way Joey was talking. Um, and I don't even think Lou thought someone died. It's just like, okay, what's the bad news type of thing. And Joey goes, "Holy shit, hold on. Sorry, Brent, Deft, how long you been back there, buddy? Jesus.
And I just got back here.
Okay, good. All right.
I was just listening.
Did you hear about the whole Mike shitty internet provider thing today? I know you were at work. I didn't even check it.
No, I have no idea. And I wanted to catch up. I felt bad because
Yeah.
I had no idea what you're talking about.
All right. Well, about to
Fill
get
me
to
in.
that. Okay, so Joey did a live show today with Lou. During the show, his cell phone rang, and Joey's like, "Lou, this is important. I have to take this." So Joey mutes himself. You see him take the call, and then, like I said, it almost looked like he looked up at the camera, and then he starts acting like all sad, distraught. When he comes back, when he unmutes himself, he says, that was Mike's shitty internet provider's girlfriend. Mike just died an hour ago.
Really?
Yeah. So obviously awful. I don't really know anyone that doesn't like some people are close with Mike, some people don't have, but I never really heard anyone badmouth Mike. Like, even Eckel and Mike get along, and obviously Mike is a huge, like, probably the biggest Joey C supporter there is or whatever.
Yeah, I always see him in there whenever I go in there.
So
That's really sad.
yeah. So we're trying to figure out, we haven't been able to confirm it. That's the thing. So this is what's weird. I am friends with people who are very good friends, like have Mike's cell phone number, right? So I was hoping when I contacted them, they would be like, let me check. Like, I was hoping Joey got trolled, is what I was hoping. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Because Joey would end up saying that the call came from Mike's cell phone, but it was a woman and his girlfriend. I know people know how to fake cell phone numbers, so I was hoping somebody, whatever, faked being this guy's girlfriend. Like,
What do they call
obviously
that? Spoofed?
sick fucking joke, but that's what I'm hoping. But no one's been able to get a hold of him. So here's where I'm saying is the weird stuff. So we brought up, we kind of agree that, well, it's not unprecedented. I think it's a little odd that in the first hour of his death, the girlfriend is
Contacting Joey.
Yeah, like you'd still be calling family, you'd still be grieving. You know what I mean? Grieving. So I
Yeah.
thought that was a little odd.
But if he did watch Joey all the time, maybe she would
Right.
have thought about Joey. So that kind of does make sense a little bit. She's thinking about, I don't know, people just run through thoughts when stuff like that happens.
Yeah, I don't think that's what I'm saying. That's not the be all end all. And I don't even think it's weird. Like I brought up, if something happens to me, my wife's probably going to contact Eckel at some point. It just wouldn't be within the first hour. I don't, that's all. But it's not, like I said, it's not definite. That's just kind of one clue. Joey, well, there's the other thing. Everyone grieves differently. Joey's seemed a little I don't know. It seemed like acting.
Well, do you think that Joey is in on the work?
Well, this is what I'm trying to do. This is what I'm trying to figure out.
Okay. Okay. I see what you're going with this.
I've
There's
gone
three
all
possible possibilities.
Right. I've gone all over the place on this. I will even say, because she said it was okay, the first thing I did was I DM'd Vagina Wrinkle.
Okay.
Because I'm very close with her, and I know she's very close with Mike. So I'm like, without getting up personal, basically I was like, hey, if you talk to Mike today, Mike, because Joey's saying blah, blah, blah. And I'll just say she's tried to get a hold of him a few times and with nothing. So that to me goes both ways. I'm like, okay, hopefully he would answer and tell her I'm fine. But I don't know. But then maybe he wouldn't but then if the girlfriend used Joey's phone, here's another one. If the girlfriend used Joey's phone, sorry, not Joey's phone. The girlfriend used Mike's phone. I know his real name's not Mike, but I'm just going to call him Mike. The girlfriend used Mike's phone.
Don't make the story any more confused than what it already is.
Right. To use Mike's phone to call Joey. I would assume she would be, if other people close to him in the Dalverse was contacting him, that she'd be like, hey, sorry, Mike passed away.
Yeah.
I find it odd that she's not. But then again, she's dealing with a ton of shit right now. So there's always, every time I think one way, this, you know what I mean? She could just be, obviously, if it's true, she's extremely distraught right now. So here's, I'll get to some more stuff I thought was a little odd. I thought, hey Noga, we're putting our differences aside.
Noga chaser. Hey Vagina Wrinkle.
So another thing I thought was weird is as Joey. Okay, so after Joey makes the announcement, he's all emotional, and he's like, "I need a minute," and he takes himself off camera. And he starts streaming off camera, and all of a sudden he's not choked up. The tears are gone. Granted, again, you can compose yourself, but I was wondering, did Joey realize this acting thing may not be going too well? Let me take myself off camera.
I don't know if Joey would do. Do you think Joey would do something like that?
Dude, I don't think Joey would, man. I don't.
Yeah,
well, this is what's weird. I've gone back and forth where I've thought Joey was being trolled, to Joey being the one trolling, to there's no troll and this is a fucking travesty. You know.
Sometimes things change and they just go with it and don't say anything. And so things get really weird.
So another little clue I picked up is Joey said, well, I think Lou asked, how did he die? And Joey goes, I don't know. She just said he had been sick. I didn't want to pry. I didn't ask.
You would ask though.
I thought that, but then also like if Joey was like, I don't know, even that one I gave him a pass. Like I thought maybe, first thing I'd be like, oh my God, what happened? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And maybe Joey did, and he's just not explaining it right. And he's like, what
Joey
happened?
having a hard time explaining something?
Yeah, right. He's like, oh, I'm sick, whatever. So what I found weird when I went back and thought about it is Joey's explaining he just keeps talking, and he's like, I didn't want to pry. I didn't know, I think Lou's like, he liked to drink. He's like, yeah, I didn't know if things were that bad. I don't know. So it sounds like Joey didn't know anything was wrong, which makes me wonder, why did Joey say, this is an important call, I have to take it? If it was just a call from Mike, and Joey even said, Mike calls me every day, why did Joey know this one was important?
Nick, I like the way you think.
That's the big.
You
Yeah,
grab the good, like the little details. It's like you're a little conspiracy theorist too.
right. This is
You
what's
are.
sick. This almost fits
You
to
pay
what
attention.
we're
No,
talking
that's
about here.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it does.
So that was my big one when I was like, all right, Joe, you literally said you're close to Mike. Mike calls you literally every day. So if Mike called you, why did you go? This is important. I got to take this.
Well, maybe he didn't mean anything by it, and he just would say that if Mike would always call. I'll be the devil's advocate.
So Noga, you think it's BS too, pal? Yeah. So this is what the. All right.
I hope
I
it
don't
is.
think I don't think they'll mind me saying, but I know Noga Chaser and Vagina Wrinkle are very close to him.
Oh, I know
So
that.
I know this.
I've seen him talking.
Right. Okay.
This
is kind of upsetting for them either way. Obviously, you know what I mean. Obviously, super upsetting if it's true.
I hope it's not true.
And if we're hoping it's not true, and it's like I think I said to him, like, yeah, hoping it's not true is your.
Have you tried to reach out to Joey?
So this is what I forgot. I have Joey's cell phone number. I should have fucking tried calling him when I was down early, and I didn't.
Call him right now.
I know he's not going to answer. Fuck it, let's call Joey.
Yeah, call him right now.
And there was another little clue that Joey left, but it's one of the things I can't really talk about right now. It's just like there may have been a reason for Mike to want to leave the Dabbleverse, and that's all I'll say. So Joey almost kind of hinted at that at one point, if I'm reading him correctly. So,
or maybe this is like he knows Mike is okay, but they're just saying this so he'll just go away and.
Right. That's
maybe we are ruining it right now. Good job, Nick. You're ruining it.
I know. Yeah, it is. It is. That's what I mean. Like, and I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah, it is. It's messed up. If
it's true and he's gone, I feel like a fucking asshole right now even talking about this. I'm just
I feel bad right now too,
trying to figure it out. Right, you know what I mean? If I'm wrong, it doesn't add up. But nothing adds up. Either side doesn't add up to me. So all right, let's see if I can get Joey to answer here.
All right. Carla is saying that Joey was just in the chat. Is that true? Let me see.
I didn't even see him. Joey, you in here?
I know that was I think that she got confused with TCN.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's not I can see how you can get confused.
100%. Especially I get confused sometimes, and I know the difference.
That's the other. That's
that's a whole thing that's hard to explain.
I mean, they have so much. I had so much fun in there. TCN, you guys were great.
All right.
There's filters.
All right. Oh, that's right. I got headphones on. I don't even know if I'm going to be fucking hear this call. Let's see.
By the way, my headphones are from the 1980s. I did not steal them from I did not steal them from a public library. I bought them. Well, I didn't buy them. They were a Christmas gift. Yeah. So how long have you had that number? Because I can't imagine that Joey keeps the same number for a very long time.
No, this is what weird. I got it on June 18th.
June 18th? All right.
Yeah, I was talking with Mike and with Joey about trying to do a substance abuse sobriety show with Joey. Mm-hmm. And Mike's like, Joey, just give Nick your number. So he did. I texted him and blah, blah, blah. All right, let's see if Joey answers.
Come on, Joey, just pick up the phone.
Even though I'm in
pick up
one party state, he's gonna get me.
Yeah, he's telling me he's being recorded. Yeah, he is being recorded. It's all being recorded.
You know what? I'm actually gonna text him first. I feel kind of weird in case I am wrong, in case he is grieving. I'm just gonna text him real quick and see if he gets back to me first. And we'll go from there.
That is probably right. Yeah, I'm taking this situation a little bit not seriously because you don't think it's true. But if it is true, I'm going to feel bad the way I'm
right. That's where I'm like, I don't.
Yeah, I feel like I'm tapping the mic right now, and like, I'm just thinking about it like I'm an asshole.
Well, that's what I'm like. I think even
I shouldn't be having fun over here.
I'm like, I don't want to look like because some people, in the.
Because I really like Mike too. I mean, I see him in the chat and everything. Yeah. He's a really cool guy. But I don't think it's true. I don't want to think it's true. So everything sometimes will work. So. Yeah, damn. I tapped the mic and I was like, oh man, what are you doing?
And I'm trying. No, we're gonna have some fun after that. We need some. We need a break from this drama too. I just wanted to touch on it before we got going here.
Yeah, I saw what you were put on Twitter. I didn't know exactly what you're referring to, but now I do. Now I do. But how was your day, Nick?
Not too bad. How was yours? How was
It was
the
pretty good. Actually, it was pretty rough
the
today.
factory?
I had a
Yeah?
rough day today.
Did you?
Rough. Yeah, but it's over. It's all
You know
right.
what's funny? I work for a kind of like a big tech company, and it's all tech companies in the fucking plaza,
Yeah.
except they stuck one marijuana packaging place right next to me in the corner there. So sometimes in
I'm
the
not.
summer you can smell it when they get the doors open.
Yeah, I walk in there a lot and I'm like, oh man, it smells like weed in here, guys. What's going on in here? I got to do shirt laundry or something. Oh yeah, I'm not proud of myself though. I am 43. It's like I don't want to be like Stevie Lou over here. Like, yeah, I smoke weed. It's cool. No, it's not. But it gets me through. I don't like it.
All right, just gonna check the chat real quick. So I texted Joey. We'll see if he gets back to me here.
All
I
right.
meant when I was talking to Vagina Wrinkle, I'm like, holy shit! I just remembered I got Joey's number. I'm like, should I fucking call or text him? And I was like, yeah. Then her and I just kept going back and forth, and I totally fucking forgot to even do it. Last time I texted, Joey's only answered me once when I texted him my number. During the whole JVX thing, I sent him one text about something,
And you
he didn't
trust
get
Joey
back to
with
me.
your number? You better not mess with him or he's
It's-
gonna.
yeah.
What is he calling that thing? He's not dox, but it's a counter dox or something. It's like Joey, you're never gonna come off looking good, like doxing somebody after they dox you. You just always lose.
Hamhead,
You got to kill
tell
him
me
with
about-
kindness, man.
Right. Just to be clear, I'm not that dumb. It's one of those fake Google numbers. Joey doesn't have my real number. I probably don't have Joey's real number either. I'm guessing it's a fucking fake one too. But yeah. I got a few Dabbleverse numbers. They just I guess I'm a trustworthy guy, Deft. I don't know. I've never asked for a single number in my life, but
You know what? That is funny, Nick, because I think you are a trustworthy guy, but I never seen your face.
I'll show you sometime. But you know what? Let's put my face up. No, I was gonna I used to have
just rip it off right now.
Well, there's gonna be something one day, but I don't want it to just be. Not that it's gonna be big, but I'm not just gonna. You know what? Maybe I've thought of this.
Think
too.
about it. Just think about it.
Right. This is one of my things I've thought about. Not saying anything and just starting a stream one day without the mask and acting like
That'd be cool.
don't
that'd
even
be the
don't
best
even
idea,
acknowledge
dude.
it. Yeah, just act like nothing's weird, nothing's going on. Yep. Vagina Wrinkle's seen me. Who else has? Eccles seen me.
I bet you fell in
A bunch
love.
of people. Oh yeah, very.
You falling in love with Nick? No, I'm talking about.
Who else?
Seeing that beautiful
No.
face.
Yeah, I wish. Let me see. I can't remember who else, but yeah, I used to, and I stopped when I used to do streams with people, and when I do streams now, I just bail. I don't want to keep people. But when I first started, it seemed like everyone would hang back and you talk a little bit afterwards. So I used to always take the mask off. Then, like I did it with fucking like Rob and Grindle. I did it with. I was on Trainwreck and DJ Dabbles and all them. I just took it off and.
The first time I was on Rob's show, I didn't know like I could have stayed back late. I just left the show. I was like, oh yeah, I could have talked to Rob. I didn't even talk to him.
Yeah,
but,
that used to be a thing because I remember like when I would do these shows, everyone would always stay back. Now it's like everyone's doing so many shows, you're rushing off one show to get to another show, so you just like everyone just fucking bails now. Actually, my face was. You know what? Let me grab it because I have a beard now, so I don't even look like this. But John put my fucking face on screen once, sort of.
I might have seen it, and I didn't know that was you, so I'm not putting two and two together.
Dude, it's so hard to make out because the real picture itself is three people. It's me, my wife, and one of our kids who was like 8 or 9 at the time.
I think I might have seen that picture now that I think about it.
So in the picture, we're obviously we got like an 8-year-old, so we're crouched down, got our heads together. It's January, so we got winter hats or hoodies or whatever. So John just wanted to, obviously, thankfully, didn't want to put my kid on there, so he just focused on my face.
Yeah.
So it's like he cut the third of the picture out and then zoomed in on my face, so it was hard to see. You know what I mean? He made it.
Is it all like what is the word? Low resolution, fuzzy.
Yeah, it's just like so zoomed in. It's and John's in the way. He's like. He's like trying to move out of the way to show it. Yeah.
Yeah, like Joey doing that. You're never going to come off looking good. You're never going to win these people over doing that.
It was so funny because John's got it up and like he's like, guess who this is? And no one's guessing me. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, I was in a fight with John at the time, but nobody's thinking about that, at that moment. And I think even Vince the lawyer was his guest. He's like, guess who this Vince? He's like, oh, he's like, Mumbling Nick. He's like, yeah, I heard of him, I guess. I don't who fuck cares type of thing.
Is this because you thought you were walking around in his neighborhood?
Could be.
Because of that video?
Yeah. Thankfully, funny. I covered that. I was not in your fucking thing, Johnny. Fuck. Oh, man. All right. So what are we gonna? What should we cover today in a minute, buddy?
We could talk about Also, I was gonna go live, but then you sent me the mess the direct message to come on here. So I really wanted to do this, but I was gonna cover Felicia, which I kind of feel bad. I talk bad about Felicia. She's going after Karmic. I mean, I don't know. I was going to talk about that. I was going to talk about KB. I have so much to talk about. I could talk about the Final Boss, how they're doing like an hour show on them. Oh, but I really want to talk about this. Dr. Chow did an hour, like 3-hour show on the Final Boss. I understand why everybody's mad at the Final Boss kind of now, but I still kind of feel bad for him. 3-hour show on a dude.
Yeah, I heard him. I heard Chow. He's been talking about the Final Boss a fucking lot lately. But
yeah, and Chow is right. Me sticking up for him makes me look like the hypocrite now because he was doing stuff that I didn't know about. So, but I'm not mad at the Final Boss. I want to be his friend, but I don't want to talk about this Dabbleverse stuff with him. Really, not anymore.
Yeah, that's what makes it hard, dude. So many of these fucking people end up doing doing shit that you don't know about. It's happened to me.
I had no idea.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, and I'm just so confused.
Hey, Liquid, how you doing? All right, here we go. I'll put my since this picture's like 4 years old and I don't have a beard anymore.
We got a drum roll.
When fucking Johnny put me up as his fucking backdrop, and you couldn't even fucking make it out. There we go.
There we go.
You can see one eye, my nose, and some lips.
No, there you go. That's scary.
Yeah, dude, you know what it's like putting on fucking? I think it was even like, dude, John's got your face. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, how did you feel that day when you knew that John was going? Did you know that John was thinking about doing that or was going to do that?
Dude, it was so weird. So basically, no. Like what happened was, I was trying to get we even after that video thing where John thought I was in his neighborhood, we kind of were fine after that. It's just. People kept making fake accounts of me, and then John was acting like it was me. And I finally just got sick of it because he was like, Mumbling Nick, I know who you are. I know where you live. I know fucking blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
And I was like, all right, John, if you're going to threaten me now, then fuck off. So then
we
started having little beefs. And then someone in X, one of his fucking minions was like threatening Clay and me. And yeah, then they figured out who I was, and on a random Monday, like nothing had even happened over the weekend. They just
who was working on his side?
Dude, I don't like. He claims I think his brother-in-law does shit, but he's also like I said, man. When I got in here, I didn't make it very hard to figure out who I was. If I wasn't hiding who I was because I didn't know how fucked up this place was right away. So yeah. So that's what beardless Mumbling Nick looks like. With
the cousin
one eye
that did
nose.
Who Are These Podcasts with the Walrus?
Oh, did I see that? I don't know if I saw that. Hold on. Just check and see if Joey got back to me. If not, we'll move on here.
All right. Yeah, I hope Mike's all right.
Yeah, he hasn't got back to me. All right, you fucking asshole, Joey. So yeah, and I like I said, I was talking behind the scenes, and there's a little more info that I can't really release, but it's not definitive either. It's just kind of goes with the theory, you know what I mean? But who the fucking knows, All right, so this show is originally supposed to be conspiracy theories. I just want to talk about the Epstein one because that's kind of what we had our little difference on the other day, and then we can talk about
difference. Not a difference. I would just
different theories, I should say.
Yes.
And then we can kind of move on from, we'll talk about whatever. Okay. So Trump the other day, when they were in a cabinet meeting, they asked about, what happened. And Bondi tried to explain, she was like, because Bondi had said like months ago, I have the Epstein files are on my desk. There's tons of them, going through them. Now they're saying they don't exist.
Yeah.
Which I think is
That's what they do, though. It's doublespeak. They just do that to put you in your head, just to confuse you. They do that on purpose. They're Freemasons. They really are. You can see the symbolism all around.
Yeah, this is what I love about you, buddy. This is the shit I love.
Yeah, no, I'm really passionate about this. I can go
we
really deep, dude.
Okay. So you, okay, all right. Let me think.
And I got to be careful, though. I don't want to like. I want you to lead, and I want you to talk. I mean, like, ask me questions. I can just start rambling on and on and on about this, and I don't want to do that. I really.
Yeah, no.
I want to make sense.
This is going to be more your This is more your expertise, man. How to say this? I definitely believe our government's. Thank you, Cupcake. I definitely believe our government's corrupt, lying to us, fucking all the time. I usually think.
I don't think it was never our government, really.
Okay.
I think like deeper. The question is, like, why is the eagle this same bird that it's like that symbol? It's been around for a very long time, way before the United States was ever here in an idea.
Interesting. I used to see, this is the stuff where like my buddy Shawnee gets into all this stuff, and I just I'm more I don't know. I think everything's done for greed and corruption and power.
True.
I don't think it's I don't delve into these like this Illuminati stuff and stuff like that. I don't know. I mean, what's funny, it's during the I started to wonder during the Diddy shit. I'm like, I
think the term Illuminati is just another misdirection tactic. They're Freemasons. There's no really Illuminati is just like we're all illuminated. I mean, when you learn something new, you've been illuminated. They do that just to confuse you. They're Freemasons.
And Freemasons did exist. Like, that is a fact. So I will give you like all, obviously all that shit.
Yeah, like Ben Franklin. That's why he has his hand in his jacket. Yeah, stuff like that.
Were you a big fan of that Nicolas Cage movie? What the hell was that called? Where they stole the Declaration
National
of Independence?
Treasure?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen the whole movie.
It's a great movie, man.
I gotta check it out.
So my theory, I'll go over some of the theories and then think what you think may be the thing. So I truly believe that there are so many powerful people that took part, including Trump, including Bill Clinton, including Bill Gates, Prince Andrew, that they're all covering for each other. Like, a Democrat's never going to fucking release this thing. Trump and the Republicans are never going to release it because they're all in it, that's why I don't get this now theory that it doesn't exist. It's like when the FBI in 2019, just real quick, when the FBI did their search warrant, the raid, they claim they found all these DVDs with names of a underage child and name of a adult, a lot of them famous. Basically, Epstein recorded all of their escapades, probably for blackmail purposes. So maybe technically there is no list. Maybe like he never made a list, but they can put together their own list, from all this shit. Now they're trying to claim it was just like ESO stuff, like just PDF porn for.
It was much more than that.
Right. Because there's a woman in there for prison for trafficking these ladies. So she must have trafficked them to somebody.
Unspeakable things.
Right. So I think, we all agree they were clients. Now the question is, are we not getting the list because, like, my theory, because like Trump and Clinton and all them, they're all on the list, so they're all covering.
You believe
for each
that
other?
they're still running the government? That's why the government's not.
Yes, I believe they're running the government. Yes.
I do believe that too. Okay. It's kind of obvious.
There we go.
I mean, they're running the government. They're monsters in the government.
100%. Then another theory is some people claim that Trump is being threatened. I think if he's still here, that my co-host, Liquid Cryptid, thinks that's a possibility. Somebody's threatening him not to release it. I don't know if he means the CIA or
if they wouldn't have to threaten
Yahoo,
him.
Whatever.
He would not be there, I wouldn't think. It just, I really wanted Trump to be a real person. I really did.
Oh, you know what's funny, man? I know I hate Trump, but people think I just went in this blindly hating Trump. I hate the establishment government. So if an outsider, he's an elite, but he is kind of a government
I know
outsider.
that about you. You used to be Antifa Mumbling Nick. That's why I didn't like you, Nick. I was like in my own thoughts, and I was like on the right. And I noticed that I was like not a Republican, but like I supported Trump, and like I hated the left side. And then I realized like I was being played. I was being played on my emotions. And then I realized all this government shit, it's just there to put me against the other side. Let's get us this yelling at each other. And when I started getting out of that, I started making friends with these people and started talking to these people. These people are really, really cool. Don't let these Freemasons get into your head and get into your thoughts and make you hate other people. It's not about Republicans and Democrats. It's not. But they're playing us. They really are.
I agree. Like I'm not saying if it's the same people, but I totally agree. They want us fighting each other. They don't want us looking at what they're fucking doing.
They're really, really smart people, and they play us so very, very well.
And offline, I will tell you why I was Antifa Mumbling Nick. There was actually a reason that has nothing to do with Antifa. I'll tell you.
I know. You don't have to explain yourself. I know there's probably a reason. I mean, it's just establishment and everything. I know, dude.
There's a double meaning to it. So I'll tell you the second meaning afterwards off here. But yeah. Cool. Yeah. And so there's that theory of the threats. There's a theory that I heard that the establishment already destroyed it. I think that by they meant was, I think they thought Biden destroyed it, which sure could be possible. But when he was arrested, Trump was president. So that would have been Trump would have destroyed it. But I don't know. And then there's also the theory, there's Phil Elmore's theory, which I made fun of, that whatever's in those documents is just so heinous that every time someone goes to release them, they just stop. They can't. It's so bad. Which I thought was the dumbest theory ever, because that means we just don't arrest people if something's so heinous. You know,
the people that talk like that, it's like an MK Ultra victim. He loves his idea of what Trump is, so he will fight the truth tooth and nail. He doesn't want the truth anymore. Most of these people don't want the truth. People like to be lied to. I'm learning. It's really, really like sad.
Later, Hamman. Thanks for stopping by, buddy. Have some breakfast fries in the morning. Yeah, I did not get that theory. I did not. It made no sense to me. It's like nobody's saying, "Hey, publicly release all the disgusting details." You can save that for court. You know what I mean?
Just making excuses.
Yeah. It's fucking. I don't know. It was a weird one.
I was there. Not anymore.
And then I guess the other theory is that Pam Bondi and the FBI are. I don't know if they're being blackmailed. They're just incompetent. Whatever, but something weird's going on. There was right up your alley with the conspiracies. I don't know if you saw, they released out like 10 hours of video, supposedly outside Epstein's door.
There's always like 10 minutes, or what is it, like how many minutes are gone?
So there's 1 minute missing, but it's also doesn't appear to be his door. It's not the same door that had this crime scene tape when he died. It looks nothing.
And who was
like
the press secretary? The press secretary, she has blonde hair.
Yeah. Oh my God.
She always wears a cross, but on that day she came out, she wasn't wearing the cross. Yeah, she's a coward. You're a coward, or you're evil like them, you liar.
What's up, Oscar?
Thank you. Just keep talking. Show them who you really are.
Yep. Yeah, man. Nothing's on accident.
Nope.
Hello, Oscar. Hello, Delta. Okay, let's see what cupcake. There is no list. If there is no list, right. That's what exactly.
Exactly.
And like I said, I think they're trying to get off on a technicality. Like we didn't find the list.
Do you know what Epstein did? Like before he like all of this, you know why they liked him so much in Hollywood? It's because they would have him sit down in movies and he would watch a movie and he would cut all of it and make it. He would cut all the scenes that they knew that all these movie scenes probably had to be cut. He was known for making the movies really good. He would edit them pretty much. He was like, that scene's not needed. This scene's not needed. And it was like hard decisions because those actors and stuff like that's a really good scene, they thought. But he would make the hard decisions, just cut it. They really liked Epstein in Hollywood. They loved that dude. And I really don't think Epstein's dead either. You can see pictures. The Freemasons, they tell you the truth. They almost have to tell you the truth with their lies. When Epstein died, there's pictures of him laying on the stretcher before they carted him away. That wasn't the same dude, guys. His nose was totally different. They're showing that he's not dead. So like they're showing you the truth, but they lie to you too. So if you believe the lie, it's your fault.
Interesting. What's up, Sam Bibley?
But then again, like, why would they? I'm still thinking about, like, why would they want him alive? It would be too risky. And the only thing I could think of is, like, they like the dude, but that doesn't make sense to me either. So, but, like, they did show a different person after he died and saying that was him. So I know how they work. So he's still alive. That's the way I interpreted it.
All right. So we agree there's a list, or at least they can make a list, because obviously from the evidence. Yeah.
It gets really sick too. And because, like, Nickelodeon, where do you think they got that logo from? That's Epstein Island. It gets really, 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 it's really weird when you start figuring this stuff out. It gets really wicked. Like Nickelodeon, what's up with all the slime and stuff? Think about that.
Dude, I got to get you on the Shawnee Zone. You guys are going to have a free-for-all, you two.
Yeah. It goes way deeper than this, guys. I'm going to be talking about this on my podcast, but I got to watch what I say because I already have 2 strikes on my channel. I want evil men to want me dead. I really do. Because I don't want to operate in this world not saying anything. I have to say something. And I'm not scared anymore. I'm not. And it's like things are going to get difficult for me. I know, and I don't care.
Don't tell people you got 2 strikes, buddy. They might come after you.
I know. The thing is, though, it's like they already probably will. It's going to happen.
Yeah,
I'm with somewhere else.
I'm with Cupcake. Okay. I did see that picture too. It's hard to figure out because I think he should be dead. They want him dead. Like,
yeah,
I don't know.
It doesn't make any sense why he would still be alive. But why are they showing me a different person? I don't know.
What's going on here?
I don't know. I'm just asking questions. They don't like when you ask questions. Ask them.
Oh, they don't like it. Right. Always ask questions. You having issues with Quad, Deft? Or is Mr. Z causing problems?
No, wait. What?
Mr. Z says, Def, don't let Quad intimidate you, even though he is an evil half man.
No, I like Quad.
Okay. All right, buddy. Let's talk about what you want to talk about now. I figured, like,
we can still talk about
okay,
I did want to talk about.
I thought you wanted
conspiracies,
to, I was thinking after conspiracies is I would love to keep talking about it, but I know that's your thing. So if you want to do that on your show, I don't want to take any of that from you.
No, you're never near me, dude. You're not going to be talking about it. I'll probably be talking about the same thing over and over again sometimes. So no, man, we can talk about anything you want.
All right, we'll talk about one of my favorite conspiracies. And I do believe there's two I believe are possible. Well, JFK, I do believe there's a conspiracy. I don't know what that conspiracy is. I'm not entirely sure of. The one conspiracy I think is possible that people kind of look at me like I'm crazy is I do think the first moon landing could have been faked. I'm guessing you think it was faked? Or
I don't think we ever faked? I don't think we live. I believe what the Bible tells us about where we live. I don't believe we live in a circle floating through blackness. And what we're told about all that is not really true per se. So no, I don't think we walked on the moon. Those are Freemasons that told us those stories. Like Buzz Aldrin, he's a Freemason.
Another Freemason. Nice.
It really is, yeah. And like Nasty Meal sent me a picture on X, and it was Trump standing up there giving a speech, and standing behind him was a dude in a black suit with a Freemason sign. I should have sent you the picture so you could show it, but I didn't. My bad.
Just to address Cupcake real quick. Cupcake, I'm telling you, this is what I try. This is actually part of the reason I want to do this show, because I think my political beliefs get misconstrued sometimes. Like Eckel he always acts like I'm just a vote blue no matter who Democrat. I'm like, dude, I'm not. I hate the Democrats, blah, blah, blah. I'm not saying we're probably still going to disagree more than we agree, Cupcake. But that's just on probably policy. You know what I mean? When it comes to the corruption and company, I bet you we agree so much.
And I almost don't like talking about Epstein because what we're doing is exactly what they want us to do. That's why they're doing all this. They want us to talk about Epstein. They're doing something else right now. I have no idea what they're doing, but they want us distracted from something, or they're doing a lot of things right now. But all of these stories, these huge stories, are always distraction tactics. They're always distraction tactics. So just start just looking around everywhere else. But there's so many crazy things now. It's like hard to point out like what they're really distracting you from.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, Oscar, the pineapple is sleeping. I take it. It's like 4 a.m. there, but I don't think you missed his actual birthday. he won't tell me when it is. I know it's in July. I think it's coming up very soon. But we will
Hope you're
be.
having a good vacation, EQ.
Yeah, he's gonna be on holiday. But yeah, we'll be doing we'll be live on Friday instead of Saturday. So you can tell him then, Oscar, if you're around. And I think he's still doing his Sunday shows with Rochi and the Aussie guy.
Oscar, my man.
Yeah. Oscar made this made that beautiful fucking here we go again. Holy shit.
I saw the AI art for the show.
Yeah, that was
Thank you,
awesome
Oscar.
too.
You're
Oh,
awesome,
yeah,
Oscar.
that up. Yeah, dude, that was fucking awesome. That was good shit. All right, my man. Since you're my guest, what did you want to talk about now?
No,
Was there?
well,
if you
do
have
you know?
nothing, go ahead.
I felt bad because I'm talking bad about. I was going to talk about Felicia and how,
That's
like,
what I
I don't
thought.
know why KB keeps pushing Felicia onto my boy Karmic.
Uh-huh.
It's like, what are you doing? But then again, it's like I feel bad for Felicia. It's like, I don't know, man. She's like so lost out there, and I know, but like Karmic, I hope you know that. Like I hope you're not like telling her personal stuff because she will tell that to the whole world once she doesn't like you anymore. You gotta keep those people at a distance. And then I see her like almost being like rewarded for her behavior, and it is the Dabbleverse, so that is kind of stupid. People get rewarded for crazy behavior here.
They do.
But it's like Karmic. I don't know.
It's funny.
Dude, I was gonna scorch earth. Like I was at work. I was just so mad. But then I'm so moody, and I started thinking about it. I was like, man, you don't like dislike Felicia that much. It's like you kind of feel bad for her, and it's just like I don't know. Just watch yourself, Karmic. Watch yourself.
So I went on Schmeal's show Saturday night, and it was kind of fun because like Aussie guy was there, NJ Ranger. It was a bunch of like Eccles, pretty much all of Eccles' co-hosts besides Rochi, and we talked about this, and I brought up the fact I'm like it's not worth it to do anything with Felicia because she will fucking talk.
Yes,
and I brought up
she's not trustworthy.
I brought up the story, and I thought of Karmic because he drinks. So, before my wife, I was at a bar, and I ended up what would have been a one-night stand with this woman. Went back to my place. I was shit-faced, and let's just say I had whiskey dick. I couldn't fully perform, get the job done, finish the job, blah, blah, blah. She spent the night. I was so embarrassed the next day. I gave her my number, and I'm like, we'll go out again. And this turned into a multi-month relationship, right? All because I didn't want this woman to think the one night she spent with him, it's not usually like that. I can usually blah, blah, blah. So I'm like, if Karmic spends the first night he spends with her, if he's shit-faced and that happens, you don't think she's going to run the MLC and be like, oh my God, Karmic was so drunk. He couldn't keep it up. But like, it's just going to be, and Kevin will pay her like $300 for the fucking story and blah, blah, blah,
Yeah,
that's
and the
exactly
way,
what happened.
Yeah, and the way Kevin like kind of talks down to Karmic and like says some things, like calls him stupid and like drunk and everything. It's like, I get why you do it, but it kind of rubs me the wrong way, and it really rubs me the wrong way how he just pushes Felicia on him. I just like, dude, she's gonna just turn on you, and maybe that's what KB wants. Maybe he wants like some kind of dirt on Karmic so he can just have some kind of news on him.
Could be. I wouldn't be shocked if that's exactly what he's doing. So there's another that's a little conspiracy we just came up with.
We'll just stay on the conspiracy topics today.
Yeah, just no matter what, we keep talking conspiracies. And yes, Mr. Z, that's how I got so good at it. I had whiskey dick. I had to learn how to get good at doing that.
Yeah.
And
you said this is before you met your wife?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Obviously, hopefully, yes. So
yeah, I don't see any pineapple over there.
No. So ironically, being a druggie actually kind of helped me in that department because when you could last forever. So as long as you could get it up. Just couldn't get it up that night. Sorry.
Was that why you were using?
No, I
don't know. When did you quit using drugs?
Okay, so I quit using in 2013.
What was your drug of choice?
It was opiates. I did a lot of Percocets, Oxys. But I did fentanyl before. It was a pharmaceutical fentanyl before it was a a fucking big thing.
Like lollipops and stuff.
So the pharmaceutical fentanyl came like in these 72-hour time release patches. Like they're for like.
I worked with somebody that had the pops and like the time release patches, stuff like that. Yeah.
So we used to cut the patches open and fucking eat the fucking gel inside, which is.
And what was the feeling like?
It wasn't one of my favorites, to be honest with you, but yeah, I would fucking nod in and out, in and out. It was pretty strong shit.
Yeah.
I actually preferred opiates where I could function on it, and get the work done and party or whatever. But
yeah,
I was big on ecstasy. That was my big party drug. I used to take.
I hear a lot of people
talk
when they talk about painkillers. I hear Dilaudid. I hear that.
Dilaudid. Yeah, that was kind of hard for me to get, but no, I really liked that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
I just I had a bunch of different dealers throughout the years, but I had 3 main dealers. Ironically, they were all middle-aged or older women. And one was like an old lady. Her and her old husband used to get prescribed.
That's the way it usually is.
Yeah, some good perks without the aspirin in them. There was another lady prescribed shit, and all she wanted was weed. So I'd fucking, and she used to have perks and morphine.
Yeah, I have a theory. Like they almost conspiracy talk. It's like they punt like methadone and like they just put all of these painkillers on society, and then they just rip them away from you. And it's all done on purpose. They knew what these drugs were going to do to us. They knew exactly what they were going to do. They wanted you to get addicted to these things.
Yeah. So mine was don't get me wrong. I like to party, but I was never addicted to anything. It was like Thursday night, may do some ecstasy. Friday, Saturday, some drinking, and nothing during the day, during the week, whatever. And then I had knee surgeries, ankle surgeries, all kind of injuries, and I got hooked. And then doctor cut you off after a while, so I had to hit the streets. So that's all that, and that was like for 8 fucking years.
It's almost like I don't know why they would do this, but it's almost like that's done on purpose. They want to make junkies. It's like, why would the doctor do that? Why would the doctor just give you all of these painkillers? Because I've known some loved ones that have just been given so many painkillers. It's like, what are the doctor doing? Nobody should be getting this many drugs. I've had like an employee that I was working with. It's like, there's absolutely no reason why you should have all of these drugs. But they would just give them to her.
Yeah.
It's
it was
very,
amazing.
very sad. They don't care. They don't care. A lot of these doctors are very, very sad people. They want you to be sad like them.
My third dealer, it's funny, man. It's not funny. It was tragic. She was actually hooked on crack. This is when I lived in the city, and like the city, and she was prescribed perks, and she would sell them to me. But she even trusted me. She knew what day I got paid, so she'd be like, "Hey, Nick, I got this many. I'll front them to you, and I'll come see you at work on Friday." And so, of course, as an addict, I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" Then come payday, it's like half your paycheck's already fucking gone. It was like brutal. But I got kind of scared because she worked for a dangerous dude. So I was always afraid because I'd be in the car with her that somebody be like seeking revenge and come after her, and I'm in the fucking car, and I'm like,
now, Nick, what made you stop? Together. Was there one instance where it made you like, I got to stop doing this, or was it kind of like over a time kind of thing?
It was definitely over time, but there was a moment, and it's weird because they always say like, "Oh, when you hit rock bottom," and it wasn't like. It was a depressing moment, but it wasn't like. Let me explain. So when I got hooked, I got 3 kids. Had the first 2 very young, and I was sober when I had them, but I got addicted. My injury and everything when my first 2 sons were kids. So I was what they even call the functioning addict. Like I worked the 2 jobs I have now, I worked those 2 jobs while I was addicted, and I was able to hold them or whatever. And towards the end, I thought, you think I'm acting the same, you think I'm fooling everybody. And then that final year I was on drugs, my landscape boss became a good friend of mine. Him and another guy I work with, they started confronting me because they said I was obviously on something, and I have no idea how they fucking knew. I was obviously acting different after all these years.
Yeah.
And then my wife and I unexpectedly had our 3rd child. And I got sober when he was a baby. And there was a time where we needed money for fucking baby shit, this and that. And and I ended up buying it, but I literally thought about, oh my god, if I do this, I'm not going to be able to get pills or whatever. And like, I was so sick to myself that I literally contemplated, you know what I mean, my kid maybe not having diaper or whatever the fuck. So I was finally like, I would, and I was trying to do it cold turkey by myself, and I was just,
Do you
I'd
know
go a
how
day
many
or two
people
without.
can't do that, Nick? A
Yeah,
lot of people
most.
can't do what you did, Nick. You stopped.
Yeah, I did. I got outpatient. I couldn't do it by myself, but I. That's what made me finally like, I gotta get some kind of help and shit, because I was
Good
trying
for
to
you,
do it
Nick.
myself, but yeah, I just couldn't. Like, yeah, like there was literally a moment where I was fucking in my, and also to be fair, I don't want to toot my own horn, because like I don't even think my dealer was around. My dealer was going to be around like days later, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna fucking. What if I don't have money days later? I was like, what am I fucking even? You know, so I bought the shit, and then they ended up next day they took me to the tried going to the hospital. They didn't really help me. So luckily, my brother's girlfriend at the time, they've broken up, but her mother and sister worked for a doctor that did like outpatient shit. Like I went on Suboxone for a little bit and got weaned off of that, and had to see counselors and all that shit. But I was able to do it that way.
Yeah, like a lot of people can't. You ask for help. You need. Yeah,
Yeah, I
it's
always
really
it
good.
sounds, because I gave not like a speech, but I did like a talk on this once with some like there was a panel of three people that had each kind of like been through some shit. So I it was kind of a cheesy line, but I was like, I literally remember, I don't even care. I'll say it. I was literally like tearing up, telling my wife, I go, I can't stop, and it was like that became like my said, I love you being the most important words. Like I can't stop, like just fucking saying it.
Yeah, you need those moments, man.
So
It.
yeah, it was a bad moment, but ended up good. So
So you think it was that moment when like people were coming up to you and they actually noticed that you were
that
under the
was huge for
influence?
me. Yeah,
Yeah,
because
I could totally see that.
it was I think I'm
Just like
fooling
you're
everybody.
disappointed in yourself.
Yes, yeah. Like I became so close with my landscape boss. Like he wasn't like and I tried getting. I kind of lied to him, was acting like I was getting clean. Then I had to admit I wasn't, and he was in my head. He's pissed, but he's not pissed. He's
No, man,
disappointed.
you're
He's
you're
yeah.
you're a really good dude. He cares about you,
So
and
it
like, yeah,
was
he doesn't want you. He wants you to get better,
yeah.
and you
So it
did.
was I did. If I ever end up, I think I'm gonna try and do a addiction live stream at some point again. I did like a video a while ago, but it wasn't. I don't know. I think it'll be better with a chat, and if people want to ask questions and stuff, because I don't have Joey C stories, but I got some crazy
I was
stories,
on
man.
benzos for like
Oh
20,
shit.
20 years of my life. I
Oh
was
my
on
god.
since I was 17, and I stopped taking them when I was
Well, dude,
about
that's super hard to
40,
get off
40,
those.
42. It took me 6 months. Yeah, to wean off.
Yeah,
I was subscribed. I was prescribed
prescribed.
them. Started off Xanax and then moved to alprazolam. And yeah, I mean sometimes I still need. I feel like yeah, I get all because I have my ringing in my ears. That's why I started taking them, and I'm losing my hearing.
Oh,
And there are times where it's like I really could use it, but I know I don't need that, and it makes me like I don't like the person that I am when I'm taking those.
yeah,
It's like a numb me. You know what I mean? It's like not me. All the colors are taken out.
dude, I had a loved one that would take too many of those, and the personality.
Yeah.
You took yours as probably prescribed, so you probably didn't happen to you,
No,
but
well, no, I would I usually sometimes of course you'd be
take
I was
extra.
taking them for
Yeah,
20 years, so
gotcha.
sometimes I would take a little bit more than I was supposed to. Sometimes I forgot that I already took some.
Took some. Yeah.
And like and I'm looking at myself and like I'm turning into a different person now, Nick. I really am. I
Mm-hmm.
am a different person. You wouldn't recognize me like I don't know recognize me. I just noticed a big change in my personality. Totally changed. I like the person I'm turning into, but I feel kind of bad, Nick. I feel like I kind of did myself a disservice. Um and
Well,
I don't
dude, that's super high getting off those. I mean, dude, good for you, man. I lucked out, and I never liked those, which is fucking weird, because most people that you like pills, but I never liked benzos.
yeah.
But yeah, I had a loved one, and when they would take too many, their personality, they were a different person, just totally different person.
Yeah, just kind of
Um,
numb on everything in the world.
yeah, like literally had like no compassion for people,
Yep.
and was just not. Yeah, it was. So I will address. Sorry, Mr. Z, you asked this a while ago. Why do I have? If I come up, why do I have Joey's number? Ironically, Mike's shitty internet provider told Joey to give it to me. I will tell this. Did I tell this story on here before? I can't remember. I told it I think I told it on my political show. I can't remember if I told it on this show, but real quick, I was trying to do a little goof on Eckel when he was interviewing Lou to God, Lou, who's Joey's co-host. I contacted Mike and Joey because I know Mike's friends with Joey, saying, "Hey, do you wanna when Eckel interviews him, I'll go on Joey. We'll snipe it, and it'll be kind of funny because like Eckel's got Joey's co-host, so then Joey's got Eccles, and we'll make a ball busting bit. Nothing personal. I was like, Eccles my boy. I'm obviously not fucking gonna be vicious. But Joey didn't want to do it. He hates Eckel that much, so. But during that conversation, Mike's like, Mike was trying to get me to do something with Joey last year. So he's like, Joey, you should really have him on. So we started actually talking about doing a one-off show on addiction and substance abuse.
Yeah.
Now I see Joey taking too much Adderall on live stream. So I guessing that's right out the window.
You know what? I have a theory. Because I every once in a while I do take kratom, and you have to watch with kratom because kratom is a hardcore substance. I'm finding out. And I did take they have an alkaloid now that's from kratom, and it's on the market. It's like but I was showing it on my camera, and maybe Joey saw me showing it because it looks like he might be taking that.
Huh.
I think he might actually be. Joey, are you taking hydroxy?
Because
it's a kratom. It's legal substance, but it's like Adderall. I had to stop taking it because I know it's an addictive substance.
Interesting. Yeah, there's all different kinds of kratom, right?
I really do think he's taking it.
Interesting.
It's hydroxy. Joey, are you taking hydroxy?
Because I wondered, like, he seems. I mean, Joey's not the brightest, but it seemed kind of dumb to openly admit that your doctor fucking gives you he gives me whatever I want. It's like, well, Joe, you have enemies. They might try and figure out who your doctor is and get him in trouble.
Exactly.
I don't know. It seems
I'm sure your doctor
weird.
wouldn't appreciate you saying
right
that on the internet.
I actually, because I have all sorts of. I still have those knee and ankle and all these issues that I had when I was on painkillers. So years ago, I actually bought kratom once and tried taking it. I felt nauseous. It was
it can give you a nauseous feeling if you take too much.
Tried it once and it must have taken too much or just wasn't right, and I just felt nauseous and I was like,
Ray DeVito loves this stuff. No, I don't know if I don't know. I really don't know if he is still taking it, to tell you the truth. I know he was taking it for a little while. It does give you a little bit of energy. A lot of energy, actually. Especially that hydroxy. Be careful, kids. Really.
I will not take pills from Joey. No, Mr. Z.
Don't take pills from Joey. You know what? I kind of like this storage. He's talking about like doing storage stuff and everything. I think even Carla's watching Joey.
Dude, that show was, I watched.
It's not bad. It's really interesting the way he talks too.
Like I was actually impressed. So Joey was covering one of those, and he's like, "Oh, this one's from private owner. That means it's bullshit."
Yeah.
He's like, they strategically put little things there that catch your eye. You think they're worth something and not worth shit. And I was like, oh, I'm surprised Joey knows all that. I'm like, that's pretty, like, it makes sense, And
he's really passionate about it too. He seems to really be into it. And like, the more you're passionate about that, and the more you're talking about something you're passionate about, and people see that, it's interesting.
Right.
It's interesting.
Yeah.
And I think he was doing metal detecting streams too.
Yeah, I remember he briefly did those like last year or whatever. I don't know what happened to that.
I think he sold the metal detector.
Joey. It's hard to know what's real and what's fake with Joey. That's the thing.
I like Joey.
He entertains me. He still has not texted me back. All right, I don't think we're hearing from Joey. I'll try and text him again tomorrow. For those that came in late, we briefly talked about Mike's shitty internet provider at the beginning, trying to figure out if it's real or not. Deft, he was at work, so he didn't see the video yet. But a bunch of us think it may be your work, but not sure, and you don't want to go all in because then you look like an asshole if it's not a work. And I don't know. It's almost uncomfortable to talk about. But
no, I felt uncomfortable too. If you look back in the show, you see me acting like an ass, and then I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, why am I acting like this? I'm kind of confused on this.
Well,
Mike, I hope it's not true. I really do. I hope you're okay.
100%. Without thinking, I put out when we're going live, and I brought up how going to talk about it. I'm like, oh, I hope I don't sound like I hate it when like someone else died and people like try and make like they grift off it. So I sent on a second one, and I'm like,
oh yeah,
no,
that's why you
not,
sent it out. Okay,
yeah,
you didn't
yeah.
want to be okay, that's why
All of
you
a
said.
sudden,
Okay, I get it now.
yeah, I
Grift.
just sent it
I get it.
I sent the first one, and it never even crossed my mind. I'm like, oh, I might look like a dick here.
You know
So
what's
let
also
me,
funny too?
over explain. Yeah.
Remember me sending? I sent you the DM. My power, like the power flickered, and my internet went out. And I was like, "Uh-oh, they know I'm going to talk about Epstein. They took out my internet." And it's like, "Oh,
that shit's fucking crazy." Like,
yeah,
like
back.
kind of like how our cell phones listen to us. Like that shit fucking creeps me out, man.
You want to hear my conspiracy on this, guys? Do a little test. Put your Bluetooth headphones in and think about something you haven't thought about and wouldn't be on your phone. Think about something like for example, a waterfall, but they have to be Bluetooth headphones. But make sure what I did is I thought about a waterfall because waterfall is not in like my search engine, not on my phone. And I thought about that with my Bluetooth headphones in, and it was weird. I saw videos with waterfalls.
Are you serious? Just
yes.
Thinking, not verbally saying it, just
thinking it. And if they can read your thoughts, which they can manipulate your thoughts too. They can.
Now you're gonna make me try this because I don't believe I believe you, but in my head it's a coincidence. But I gotta try it out now. Just to see.
My dad has Bluetooth hearing aids, and I told him that, and he was kind of freaked out because he's been having the same experience.
I think I had a weird one once. Now, granted, I said it, but I came home from landscaping and I've been fucking. I can't even tell you how many times I've like run over a fucking underground nest or whatever when I'm mowing, and your ankles get fucking stung a million times. So I came home, fucking lit up, pulling stingers out of me, and my youngest was like, "Oh, you got stung?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, by a bee? I'm like, "Nah, it was a wasp or hornet." I'm not sure. He's like, "What's the difference between wasps and hornets?" And I swear to God, when I went on YouTube, like 20 minutes later, the first video, what's the difference between wasps and hornets?
It's always
never looked it up. Yeah, didn't look it up. Typed in nothing. It fucking obviously heard.
But that's not the only thing that's listening, though. They have like the TVs, the smart TVs. It's like so much smart things around you. And then they have like these bug things that send out like a frequency to just get the kind of roaches or anything out. And those frequencies are messing with you too. And something else I wanted to say. I forget.
You have this is what I don't think I could even have an in-depth get in the weeds with you with conspiracy theories because you know so much.
And I don't want to come off like I'm talking down to people, and I don't have all the answers. I don't have all the answers at all. But I just want you guys to start asking questions. And like it is kind of really scary when you start like having these realizations, and these realizations are true and you can confirm them. But I know I come off looking crazy when I start talking about these things. Like I look insane. I really do. But I'm supposed to look insane. That's what they want me to look like. That's why we're raised in this environment, for you to think I'm insane.
Crazy.
Yeah. Because you won't want to listen to me because I do look insane. I understand that. But I have to say these things.
Dude, everyone speak your truth. That's what we got to do, man. Speak our truth. I mean, a bunch of conspiracies turned out to be fucking true, man. You know? What do we got? Yes. 100%. But this was and obviously they were still doing it, but this was, I remember my kid was like, my kid's 14 now and he was a little kid. So this was even like very beginning of smartphones, I think, is when this happened. So it was kind of new at the time. So it was fucking weird to me that happened. With the fucking the wasps and the fucking hornets.
And I have to worry about like talking about those jabs and stuff and like I don't want to really get into that.
I think it's crazy that like YouTubers couldn't say the word.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They had to say the jab or whatever.
Ask yourself why that is. Why do they have to control that message so much? It's not because of your health. It's like this dude Bill Gates is talking about the population and how the population has to get under control. They have to get it down to what the Georgia Guidestones tell us. But pretty soon he's going to come out and tell you that you have to take these shots because he cares about how long you live. These Freemasons, they tell you what they're doing, but then they tell you something else. It's up to you to because they think that you're stupid. They call you worthless eaters. They call all of us worthless eaters. They don't like us. They really don't. But they're really smart people. I'm not even mad at these people. I'm not. I don't know. It's like they picked a side, and I respect that.
Yeah, I have begrudging respect for certain
Yeah.
people I don't like either.
But I don't.
Yeah,
I really try. The older I get, I try not to like hate anyone, and that's really, really hard. But yeah, I'm trying to let
yeah,
go of a lot of my anger,
I know.
and
I
I
feel
can't.
weird.
I'm a hypocrite saying that, but I'm trying my best. And
Oh, we're all.
and I'm an angry dude. I'm a really angry dude, and I don't like that me. I'm just trying to get better. So that's why I said that.
I never
Try
seen
not to
that
hate the
side of you, Jeff.
Freemasons. I don't hate the Freemasons. I just they're perverts. Like their symbolism. They wear a robe like that because they're perverts. They are perverts. They're perverts. It's like the squiggly lines in their symbolism or the symbol. That's like it's supposed to be jizz. They're perverts. People are perverts. They say they believe in nature. They say like they nature or something like that. But what they really mean is like kids can be murdered in nature and it's okay because nothing happens. It can allow like innocence to be murdered in nature. That's why they say it. Like these words have double meaning to them. And I wish I was smarter with my words and everything, but I'm getting better. I really am. I'm getting better and I'm learning more about these people because that's what I want to talk about. But I don't want to talk about them right now, like on my show. I want to keep it fun for you guys. I want to grab people's attention before I start talking about these topics. Because I know if I start talking about these topics, maybe the people will leave. But not topics deeper than just the Freemasons. I want to get past that too.
Yeah, that was
It goes
part of
deeper
my.
than that because they're fighting against Jesus. They really are. That's what comes down at the end of the day. They don't like Jesus Christ. That's what they're fighting against.
That's an interesting one we could do someday, as long as we don't take it personal. Because I'm like an agnostic, so I'd be
No,
interested
I
to.
was too, dude.
Yeah.
I was too. Like 5 years ago.
I've told the story. I used to be like one of those annoying fucking atheists. Like I hated how I used to act.
So me
Like
too, dude.
yeah, I was one of those no like
I hated God. I hated God. I cursed his name. Like, why am I here? I got so much depression, dude, and so much anger. I got to deal with this ringing shit. I'm fucking angry. I was cursing his name and shit, but like, I love him now because I think I have this for a reason. And like, I'm seeing a lot new things now in my life. I'm really excited for what's going on in my life right now.
that's awesome. Man.
And I'm like, I found Jesus, and I want to tell everybody else about it.
Do they know what that ringing is?
No, they don't. This is because I'm losing my hearing.
Yeah,
But like I don't want to like this because I know like you guys aren't like Christians and stuff. But I wasn't either. I'm just like you guys. I'm just like you. And like I don't want to come off like I'm not emotional, but like I get emotional talking about this stuff. But I don't want like you guys to leave because I'm like a Christian or stuff. Because I don't think you guys will like me when I like say that stuff. And I don't want to like my podcast is not going to be just talking about that. It's not going to be that. We're gonna have fun over there.
right.
But we can make that fun too.
That's a huge reason
I got
why.
a lot on my mind. I'm working through a lot of things right now, guys. I'm going through a lot.
You got friends here, Def. Like I didn't even know you're an angry person, man, because you always seem so calm to me.
No, I can be angry.
You're even calm when you say you're angry.
No, I
So
get angry at
that's
these
impressive.
Freemasons and stuff like that. I just see all this evil in the world and I just get fucking angry. I just get really mad.
Yeah,
And I want to do something about it.
there is bad shit. I was just gonna say the not the whole reason, but part of the reason I started this second show is I want people to, I guess, get to like. Obviously, I know my politics turns a lot of people off, and I also think my politics are misunderstood a lot of times too. So it's like I love politics, but there's so much more that I'm into, and I love talking to people. I love. I said I think everyone deserves representation. Like I'd love to bring on some chatters onto this thing sometime, like people that we know, and like a penis wrinkle. Like he doesn't have to show. I know he probably wouldn't, but someone like that,
Yeah.
like people that are that people know in the
John's
chat.
coming after you, penis wrinkle.
So, oh yeah, let's talk about John real quick. I heard
Come back, John. Come on, man.
I heard multiple people say there's rumors he's coming back, but I don't know where these rumors came from. Have you heard anything?
There's always going to be a rumor that he's coming back. That's not a rumor. He's always there.
Well, I don't know.
It's
I
going
thought
to always give me a rumor.
I thought there was something specific, but I'm not sure because I heard multiple people. It sounded like like on these shows, like it sounds like John's coming back soon, and like, but I can't find why they're saying that or where these fucking sources are. If they're just making it up, wishful
Maybe it's
thinking
him.
that he's coming back.
I think that's John making those rumors.
Could be. It's so funny because that's how politics works. They'll be like, oh, so and so's might be running for governor. Or,
Did you think he was going to be gone for this long?
No, I did not.
Neither
Absolutely
did
not.
I. Neither did I.
I was
And
I was
we
wrong.
made Vagina Wrinkle. We still have to do that interview too.
That's right. She's going on your show, right?
Yeah. I got the questions. I've been
She
writing down the
told me.
questions.
That's gonna be awesome.
I'm really excited. Now I don't know if she wants to do like I can do a show where she can just jump on and we can talk, or I can just have like a whole show dedicated to Vagina Wrinkle. She's the boss. Let me know.
Let her decide. Let's see what Nasty Meal's saying. He ain't coming back. He's getting masochist gratification watching Shuli flounder. Yeah, I gotta say
Shuli.
that. Yeah.
You want to talk about Shuli and Carl? WATP? You think they're gonna try to make Carmack the next Stuttering John? They covered him on the Point Double Point.
Oh, Carter. I'm sorry.
Yeah, or Carmack.
Carmack. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're desperately trying to find somebody.
Yeah. Sometimes I feel bad for Shuli. It's like he has a family. I do understand that, and I talk shit because like I don't think he should be here. I don't think you should be here, Shuli. You should be like at a Waffle House somewhere, just waiting tables. But you're here, and it's all right, I guess. No, you're not because you make things personal and unfunny. But yeah.
It was so weird for me because obviously I got my issues with John, but I don't think it's right that Shuli keeps trying to pull him back in.
Yeah.
Like so many people, like, all right, Joey the other day was like, oh, I tried to quit, but you guys pulled me back in. No one pulled you back in, Joey. You didn't want to leave.
Shuli, do you understand how pathetic it looks when you're sitting over there watching a video of John and he's been gone for this long? Wow.
What makes it look really bad is how many times did Shuli, like John would threaten to leave and Shuli would be like, go, get out. Okay, now he's gone. And you're still trying to get him, but you're trying to get him back. It's so obvious. You're trying to drag him back in.
Yeah, they're trying to get him angry and just get him mad. And it's like, John, don't come back like that. Don't give them any heat, really. Like, make them like really, like, well, you don't have to. They're already struggling on their own.
They like, I used to, one of the first, I think actually the first thing I ever did was a interview thing with Eckel like a year ago. And like, that was some of the questions. And I was like, who needs each other more, John or whatever. I'm like they at the time I'm like they need each other. They make money off of each other. Like, Shuli and them makes money off of making fun of John.
Here's another conspiracy theory. I was thinking that maybe they could be talking behind the scenes, and this is all just a work. Dude, the whole Dabbleverse is a work.
I used to think 100%. Part of the reason I wasn't worried about getting doxxed originally, because like I'm like, are these guys working together?
Yeah.
Are they like?
Because when I talk about like,
fools?
If it gets so dark and it can go like so far in the weeds in the government, it's like you don't think these guys can do it? Yeah, right. It's like it's not. Yeah, they could.
Yeah, I don't believe they are, but yeah, I totally. But there was a time where I was like,
I thought about it. Yeah.
Do I look like a fucking fool here? Like I mean, because obviously they all like John would act, whatever, because this is how they make money. You gotta. I don't know, act angry, act whatever to put on a show and shit. So I think John would pretend to be madder at things than he really was at times. So it's hard to know like what's real and what's not. But like I said, there was a time where I thought like these guys might be like working together because some of the shit was just getting so ridiculous. But apparently not. And John actually looks better. John's trying to make a living doing other shit. And I mean, TSN always had 1,500 viewers, and when I went in the other day, there was like 700. So they've lost like half, and I hardly watch them anymore. And I used to watch them every day.
Yeah, the chat doesn't move that. I mean, Kevin Brennan was saying it today when I was these live view numbers, they can be easily faked, and we've been talking about that ad nauseum. And I do think those numbers are fudged. Even now, I don't think there's that many people in there. Not even 700. I don't. Yeah. The chat doesn't move that fast. I don't want to say that because I haven't been in there to see the chat. So when I have been in there, like it was a month ago, the chat wasn't moving that fast, but there was like 1,000 people in there.
Yeah, it's fucking, I don't know, man. It's fucking.
But then where does the money come from? Because you got to pay those people, but then you have to get those viewers too. But then I found out that buying those views doesn't cost that much money.
Yeah, supposedly it's not.
It's not that much money.
I'm still not fully in it, but I get why people may think that.
I don't know if that's true. Yeah,
Right.
Yeah. I'm just putting that out there. I still don't know if that's true, but it is like it's just something's fishy.
But I will say they are definitely. I mean, they used to say like, we got John content for fucking years, we'll be fine, and now they hardly play John, and they're trying to like show it. And I do give them credit for trying other shit. It's just I've tried to watch some of it, and it does nothing for me.
And I sometimes
John.
feel bad for Phil though, because like he joined the team and everything. It's like he's probably sitting over there like, man, this is not fun anymore. This sucks. It's like I'm fucking stuck here now. Nobody likes me anymore. Can't like he couldn't like leave. I don't think he could leave like TSN and like try to do his own thing because he sucks.
Yeah, then you gotta the only I actually think the Dabbleverse is almost getting not too like there's so many shows now. It's hard for anyone to make really good besides like Kevin, I guess. Like Kevin seems to make decent money.
And Kevin makes a lot of money.
But and some other people make, half decent money, but a lot of people got to work other jobs, and TSN's the only one that has like a whole fucking crew, and this is what they do. So it's like they have to make the most. And
so they have to be making money. So there are people in there enjoying it, and that's why I sometimes will go in there and start like talking like shit in the chat, and then like I don't feel good about myself doing that. It's like it's like I'm kind of ruining the experience for everybody else. But at the same time, if they're talking shit or like just saying nonsense, like I will say something. But yeah, or people the Defties and the Deftovers putting 137s in putting 137s in Chad's chat. I really don't like that. I don't know if they're putting 137s, but yeah, I don't want to like divulge. I don't know if that's the right word, but I don't know, sidetrack somebody's show. That's not what I kind of want to do. I just want you guys to give him your money. Doodle, he took your well, no, I don't know if he took he took some of your money for a death pool, and he didn't pay you. $137 he took from his fans, Nick.
Jesus.
$137.
Right. Yeah.
And he didn't, and then they won. They won, Nick.
Wait.
And you know what he said? No, you're not going to get the money because I think, well, he didn't say this part, but he's thinking it because I think you're dumb.
Dude,
and then they're back in there just watching them. It's like, let's pay these people their money, Chad. I like you, Chad, but let's pay these people their money. I
missed that part because I don't know. I heard that Chad ran the death pool, but
he ran the death pool.
People actually won, dude. And he didn't pay them?
Dude. And last show I was doing, I was asking. No, it was the second. No, it doesn't really matter. I asked the chat, guys, did he actually collect money for this death pool? And they said yes, $137, Chad. Come on, man, you can't feel good about yourself, but then you lie about everything, so you don't have a conscience. I also tell Chad that I have a conspiracy, well, it's not a conspiracy theory. I have a theory that the more you lie, the more likely you're going to develop Alzheimer's, because you're going to lose your mind, because your mind's always grasping for what's the truth, for what person you're going to talk to right then. What truth am I telling them, or lie, or whatever. And, yeah, dude, you're going to lose your mind. Yeah, you're going to lose your mind.
Real quick, so there seems to be a handful of people that weren't here at the beginning talking about Mike. We kind of covered it at the beginning, our theories. I have a question, and I want everyone to be honest. So I think Nasty Meal, I don't think has seen it. Deft hasn't seen it. If we watched Joey just taking the phone call and covering it and then kind of say what we see, would that be distasteful, or would that be us trying to figure out if it's true or not? I can go either way. I'm trying to figure it out.
Yeah, I don't. Yeah, just put me in a funny spot, Nick. I don't know either.
I don't know either, man. Like, part of me's like, I'm friends. Like I said, I'm friends with Mike, but I'm friends with people who are really good friends with Mike. I'm casual friends with Mike. So, but it's like, to me, I'm trying to figure it out for me and mostly for my friends.
Because his loved ones, it's like this. Like what Crystal's playing, just play it. But I'm thinking about his loved ones and stuff. I don't I don't know if it's a bad look. I don't look like
right. What sucks is, this is what I'm saying. If he's really passed, it's probably a bad look.
Yeah.
If he's not, it's not a bad look. But I don't know what the fuck he is.
It's probably. I don't want to play it.
All right. We won't
I don't want to play it.
I was just wondering. But Troll Hunter, no, it has not been. It's not been confirmed.
Yeah. Hopefully it's not.
We take that down. Oh.
But hopefully, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to talk. Yeah, it's kind of weird.
I will check my DMs. I don't have a DM. Oh. Okay. Thank you, Vagina Wrinkle. All right. Yeah. So no, it hasn't been confirmed. The people that are in regular contact with him haven't heard from him. So that's, to me, that's not good. But also, they reached out to Joey. Why wouldn't they answer these people's calls? So it's, I don't know. Like I said, I tangle myself in a fucking knot trying to fucking figure this out. But yeah, just my personal opinion, I didn't think I should stop saying it. In case it really happened, I'm gonna look like a fucking asshole. So,
Yeah.
yeah, I lean
And I don't
the
need
other way,
help
but I
looking
don't
like an
know.
asshole. I can do that much well enough myself.
But I recommend. Do I have? If anyone watches Joey from today, stop watching around. I think it's like the 24, 25 minute mark. He gets a phone call, and then just watch from like then on, and you'll, you know.
But then it's like we've talked about it enough. Why don't we just? I don't know what to do, dude.
Yeah. All right, fuck it. I'll take the hit.
Just take the hit.
I'll just play it.
Just play it.
Then we can figure it out.
Yeah.
All
Oh,
right.
we're gonna get it.
And I hope. I think we all hope that it's bullshit. But
Oh, Nasty Meals. Still wondering what we're talking about.
oh, so all right, Nasty Meal. What happened was, well, Joey was live today. His cell phone. You could hear his cell phone ring, and he's like, "Oh, this is an important call. I have to take this." So then Lou just ran the show for a minute. Joey mutes himself. This is what I'm talking about. We can watch. Joey mutes himself, takes the call, comes back, makes the announcement, takes himself. Like, I think there are little clues in there that I think are a little suspicious, but I'm not. I don't know. We'll see what people think. But yeah, that's all I mean. From Joey today, we'll watch like 5 minutes when he got the call about Mike, or supposedly about Mike. All right. If Joey's involved, it must be true. Yeah. Well, that's the other thing. I find it weird that Mike would do this, but I don't find it weird that Joey would do something like this. All right. So I think this is roughly the spot because I was watching it earlier. Here you go.
Any sense yesterday out of Twitter yesterday, and he's right. You don't know who the people are, so how can you take them out? He's 110%. Oh, I got to take this call. This is very important, Luke. Can you hold it down for 2 seconds?
Sure, why not? I'll read.
He looks emotional there.
Mute yourself.
Oops. Sorry.
You know what? It looks like he already heard that something had happened to Mike, and he just needed to hear something back from her. He looks like he's emotional there.
So this is what's weird. Like, you could be right.
It looks like he already knows that something's going on with Mike, and he's getting like a confirmation or something. Or he's
so
getting
that's
more news.
how
That's the way I just took it right there.
Right, but listen, and he's gonna act like this sounds like he had no idea, and this came out of nowhere, which is why I made the point. How did he know it was an important call? So You're right. He's saying it like, oh, hey, like he knows Mike's in surgery or something. You know what I mean? Or something.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
So just here's the rest.
Did he mute himself? Okay. What about attacking that old lady in the 80s? That was pure comedy, Rochi. Hitting her with a slingshot. He pulled out his inner childhood. Put the chats on screen. Joey just rambled. Yes, I know. Oh. So, one's in the chat. Do we pull up the Doom clip?
Okay, that's where, and this is just a little thing, Joey pushes himself back and he looks straight at the camera. Like he looked up. And now is when the emotion's going to start.
One's for yes, two for no's. I'm waiting. Who's calling it? Is it Tukey? What are you talking about? Skull! Pineapple. Good day, sir. Okay, we got 111. I agree with Joey. Doom lied. Mr. C never had a career. All right, let me find the video and I'll bring it back up. Oh, fuck. I had him right there. God damn it. Oh, well, didn't have to go far.
Lou. Oh, my God, man.
What are you talking about now, JoJo?
I just got some really bad news, man.
You got egg fried rice instead of pork fried rice?
No, Lou, this is no.
Who died now?
That was Mike Shitty Internet's girlfriend. Apparently, Mike Shitty Internet passed away about an hour ago.
I think this is real.
From what?
I didn't. She just said he's been sick, and I asked her. And I don't. She was upset, and I said, "Thank you for letting me know." I'm not going to pry. I don't know the logistics of it, man.
No, this is real, Nick.
I mean, this guy.
Do you think
This
that's
is real. No,
All
this
right.
is real,
This-
Nick.
This is the part I thought didn't look right.
Yeah, no,
to
this
me.
is real. I'm pretty sure this is real. Because I'm thinking this is real because it looks like he already had gotten news about this, and he was just getting more news about it.
So that's what I originally like when I first watched it. Sorry, so I was first watching this like in real time. I assumed it was real because I didn't know if Joey would like. It just seemed like too much, but yeah, just unless Joey's just not adequately describing it well enough, because like he's like to me, unless I'm misunderstanding it, he's like, I don't know. She's just upset, so I didn't even ask.
That's our Joey.
I guess she was sick. Yeah, I don't.
Yeah.
All right, I'll just
Hey, man, was
just
like
another minute.
better, like a brother to me, man.
Take a minute. He was a heavy drinker.
Yeah, but man, I didn't know. And I've had some deep conversations with him, man, and this guy was just. It don't get no better than. I mean, this guy was just solid all the way through, man. Just give me a minute, Lou, please. Please.
Take what you need.
Yeah,
Take
no,
what you need.
yeah.
Do
I'm
I
sorry, Mike.
have-
No, dude, go ahead.
No, I just feel bad. This,
I feel bad either way.
I do think this is real.
One of
And I don't think Joey would do
anything
this.
online.
Well,
And I don't think I don't know Mike. but
the other
I don't think it would be able to work or anything.
right, the original thought I had. Well, sorry, the original thought when I thought maybe it was a real is
Why don't I find
I
somebody.
mean, I mean, I'm not even gonna say where he lives because I can't say nothing because I really didn't ask much. To just knew that him and I were close because I talked to him a lot.
You know, I'm not even gonna play anymore in case you're right. I don't want to be that fucking
Yeah,
asshole.
it does look. Yeah.
But yeah, it was. He just kind of goes on and I think I already said what he did, but I don't know. I thought it was possible at first that, as I said, somebody was pranking Joey, sickly pranking Joey.
Doesn't look like a prank.
So metal. This was here's the questions I
sound
had
like
and
one.
some other people had. I actually don't think it's Mike was actually, from my understanding, was very friendly with Joey. They talked all the time. I just found it weird that within an hour of his death, they're calling Joey. Now it could be. Let me check Vagina Wrinkle. Last I knew, he hadn't answered my text.
Well, they're good friends. I mean, if his girlfriend's just sitting there thinking, like, well, I gotta talk to somebody, and I don't know. Yeah, no.
Well, I think right.
It
So I
makes
think
sense.
this is why I said I've been going all over the place. And it's like I
Yeah.
thought it was weird. Then I'm like, well, who knows? You know what I mean? Maybe she did. But then I just found it odd that I know other people are calling and texting that phone.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry, Vagina Wrinkle.
Yeah,
That was your friend.
No, Joey still hasn't texted me back. All right. Yeah, I don't know. Now I feel fucking. I had convinced myself, even though I said I wasn't sure. I had convinced myself that it wasn't
No, it looked real to me, Nick.
wasn't real. But in case I'm wrong, I don't know. I think I have info coming to me later, so I'll wait to. Not that I'm gonna report it, but I'll wait to. Maybe I'm making a total ass out of myself.
Okay. Or maybe, well, hopefully it's not real, and I look like it's dumb right
Dude,
now.
no, there's no way.
I really
you
hope I
like
look
an
dumb
ass.
right now.
Right? Nobody
saying
looks,
it looks real.
Nobody looks dumb for saying it. Like, cause you want like, cause who would like? I actually.
From what I saw though, what you played me, it looked like it was real.
So this is. Can I tell you? This is how weird the mind I think works. I saw that in real time. I thought it was real because I wasn't totally looking at the screen and I heard Joey sounding choked up or whatever, and then I watched the whole thing. And then I went back and rewatched it, and I somehow when I watched it the second time, I thought Joey was acting. And so I don't know if I was looking for stuff.
No, I kind of saw that too. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, dude.
So,
It kind of, Joey has like acted cried, and it kind of looked like that, but maybe he's just a good actor when he's fake crying. I don't know. But yeah, I saw what you're talking about.
right, like I don't know.
You got to
Um,
question everything. This verse makes you do that. Don't feel bad.
this
You
verse
can't
is
feel bad. Yeah.
this verse
And it's
is
a conspiracy theory
yeah.
talk.
show, right.
So we had to go. We had to go there, I guess.
I just know it was like it seemed to make its way through the Dabbleverse as the day went on. So
Yeah.
like I would go on. I was in BYB briefly before we came on, and people were super chatting about it. So, yeah, I knew it was kind of becoming the talk or the question. Yeah, I don't know. Like it sucks because there is other shit I know I just can't say, but I don't know anything. Trust me, it's just more evidence that just confuses either direction. But
And
it's
you
like
can
I'm
call
also,
me Brandon or Deft, whatever you want to call me. I just put Deft because it's already
I know,
there.
I do it all the time.
So
I
whatever
go
you feel
back and
comfortable
forth.
with. Actually, you know what? Call me Brandon. I want you to call me Brandon.
All right, and I'm just Nick. Fuck the
All right.
OG
All right.
or the mumbling. So okay? So you think it's real too? Yeah. Like I don't like. Here's like I said. There's multiple options. It's not real. Joey's being played. It's not real. They're both playing us. It is
kinda-
real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Would there be like
And
three options?
pretty much.
Three options. Yeah,
I
there'd be
can
three
see it, yeah.
options.
There's yeah, because I think we can throw out the option now that Joey got trolled by somebody, because I think Mike would have been like, "Yo, I'm not." You know what I mean? Joey, you got trolled. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think that one's out the window. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, and it goes on, and Joey kind of talks. I don't know, Joey. Yeah, I gotta watch what I say. That seems weird. I spent a couple weeks in the hospital a couple months ago, and my very best friend in real life didn't even know until I told him when I got out. So, yeah, like I said, I don't know that was multiple people that brought that up, including me. That, like I said, within the first hour, some of us thought that was weird. But obviously, like I said, people deal differently. Maybe, like, I knew Mike from here. I didn't know anything about Mike's personal life. Maybe Mike doesn't have a lot of family left, so there wasn't a ton of people to call. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know. I have no
Probably was
idea.
the case.
Like I've learned from talking with people here. I've become friends with people that they're just honest. They live in the middle of nowhere. They don't have family around, and this is
Yeah.
like their family. You know, this place. So
Well, yeah, no, I'm not saying that Mike didn't have family or anything. I was just saying, like, I do see that, like, how Joey would get the call within an hour, especially if, like, he was always in the chat room talking with him, and his girlfriend knew that he was, like, really like Joey. So, yeah, I could see it.
okay, since this got brought up, I won't name names, but I will touch on this. This is another part of it. So Nasty Meal's like, the guy who messes with him on X is denying this,
I hope that's true, and he's all right.
and
And Joey is a really good actor.
then it's my
That's
calls,
true.
but he's dealing with it. So Mike has been dealing with, and Joey, I stopped it, but just take my word for it. Later, like a few minutes later in that video, Joey starts to talk about something, and he goes, I'm just paraphrasing, but he starts talking about how people in the Dabbleverse will say awful shit or do awful shit, and they'll be like, "Oh man, it's just jokes. It's just jokes. It's just the Dabbleverse." He's like, so maybe Mike was dealing with somebody in the chats, and then boom, his co-host cuts him off, and then they never go back to it. So I didn't know if Joey was getting to that.
Yeah.
There's possible theory that because Mike is being fucked with, that he just wants out of the Dabbleverse. I don't know.
Is that the fourth option?
Yeah, that I wasn't kind of bringing
Fourth
up.
option.
Yeah,
All right.
like because that asshole was one of the assholes that fucked with me. So he's a
Oh no,
fucking
I
bitch.
know he can be a little like
Yeah.
he was really going after, like, messing with John too, wasn't he?
Oh no,
Or-
not Mike. I'm talking about the guy messing with Mike.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, who shall be named nameless. He has a
Okay.
million accounts. It's actually the guy we had this conversation when I said final boss is friendly with somebody that did shit to me. That's the guy I was talking about.
I'm gonna try to think. Oh, okay.
The guy, he took credit for calling my wife when I got doxxed, and I don't know if he really did or not, or just wanted the credit, but he's one of those, and I've seen him harassed the shit out of multiple people. So like I don't know if, like I said, if maybe that got to be too much, if the guy was finding a way too much personal shit or whatever. I don't know. And Mike just wanted out. No, nasty meal. You know what? I would love to touch on this someday. I just have to be careful.
The legend.
I actually thought the legend was the one that called me, my wife. After what's her face? I can't think of her name. Not Ari Jane.
Mammy.
No, there was some blonde
Oh.
something. I think Ray brought her into this. She went on MLC one night, and it's funny. I don't really watch MLC, but I ended up catching
April, with the puppet lady. No, that's
no, it was I can't think of her name, but it'll come to me eventually. Okay. But
not Minji. No, she doesn't know.
This lady kind of had a relationship with the legend, and she said all this shit like, oh, he would have fake numbers, he'd harass people, like shit that kind of happened to me, and then I was like, what the fuck? Anyway, without giving
professional
too much,
baseball, that'd be weird. Like ex-professional baseball players fucking with you,
dude. You know how weird this
fuck is that?
Yes. Thank you, Stallion 19. Tracy Jane, that was her.
Thank you, man. Thank you. That was bothering me, Stalin. Thank you.
The legend was when I went on WATP after Ducks, I held so much back because I thought I would sound crazy if I told people an ex-baseball player was doing some shit to me. And then like right after that, Tracy Jane was on MLC and she told this story, and a lot of it backed up shit that happened to me. So I was like, it fucking was that fucking guy.
Yeah.
Long story short, I don't think it is. I could just be a sap, but I have talked to the legend.
Tracy Jane, like the
since
radio
then,
video. That's right.
I thought he brought him in, and the legend and I have made peace. Now I think a lot of it is he just wanted me to stop talking about, and I did. Like this, I actually feel weird even talking now, but I stopped. I used to still post about him and rip him and shit. Stopped all that. He told me the reason, and he admitted to making he was one of the people that made a fake Mumbling Nick account and messaged John. But he denied being any part of the doxing and shit, and he kind of told me where he thought it may have came from.
Yeah.
I mean, he could be lying, but a lot of it kind of made sense, so I'm gonna go with it. And I don't think he's the one that called my wife. I think it's that guy that Mike is dealing with.
The guy that goes nameless.
Nameless, yeah. But yeah, I ended up he ended up messaging Clay. Clay messaged me saying that the legend, that he wanted to have a truce. He wanted to apologize. And I actually didn't talk to him for a while. I was like, I have no interest in this. He wanted Clay to give me his number. I'm like, I don't even want your number in case it gets out and you blame me, blah, blah, blah. So finally,
that's a smart move. That's a very smart move.
Because he accused me of releasing.
Don't think about that.
He accused me of releasing his old address. I'm like, dude, I don't even know your address. And what's fucked is the day before he did that, somebody typed an address, and I know the state he was born in, and they typed an address in that state. And he thought that was one of my sock accounts because after talking to him, somebody told him that was me. It was not me. And so some people did some fucked up shit to him, and they told him it was me. There was other shit they did that I didn't find out about until I talked to him. And he's like, I finally realized, dude, it wasn't you. You're probably a good. So anyway, we've made peace. We had a long talk.
Well, that's good, man. I mean, it's not everybody can reach out like that and say they're sorry. So I mean, that's big of him.
So yeah, it was good. I think it would make it interesting. Like I have all the shit he said. It sucks. It's like, it's an interesting story, but it's like the guy doesn't want to be talked about in the Dabbleverse, so I just try not to,
yeah, you should respect that.
So I respect it. Like,
do you think that every once in a while I think that he's permaseal?
People have said that.
I don't think that's the case though. I really don't. But wouldn't that be sad if it is? You have to like make an alt account to pay another grown man money. What the fuck? That's weird.
It was funny. There was one show I was like, hey, Permaseal, if you are who everyone says you are, just DM me, wink, wink.
Yeah, dude, it's so sad, sad. But I don't think it's true. But when I did think it was true, it was really funny to me.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, any of you guys in the chat, maybe Nasty Meal, maybe Stallion 19, maybe
hey, Stalin, love the clips.
Was the legend married? Because I had a theory that Tracy Jane saying that shit was not good for him, so that's why he left. I just wasn't.
It was
sure.
Tracy Jane. Yes, Tracy Jane. That was the one that everybody thought. Yeah, and is he married? The legend.
I don't know. That's what I'm asking.
Maybe we should not be talking about that. You're gonna make him mad
you're
again.
Right, you're right. Yeah,
you're gonna make him mad again. Man, Mark, I'm sorry.
Yep, we're at peace. I accept. You accept. We're all good.
And I did say that I could throw a baseball faster than you. I didn't. I probably could, but I'm not. No.
Yeah, it's tough. I don't know. He even shit. I think
yo. She really liked Ray DeVito. Yo.
I don't want to give out personal shit, but this isn't really personal. It's just something he's like, yeah, man, I'm not really a bad guy. I thought he thought he was going to tell me he was thinking of starting a podcast.
Oh, you're really pissing him off right now. You're divulging personal, like a personal discussion you had with him, dude. Yep. He's going to get so mad.
He might. It's a positive thing, though.
You just asked for it.
He was basically saying he wasn't this bad guy. He was just pretending to be, or whatever. Like the how people pretend.
The
to
final
be
boss move? Is he doing the
final
boss
move?
Yeah,
but he left. So, yeah, I'm not sure. What's funny is like because he's a baseball player, I figured I could find out if he was married, but I could never find anything on that. So, anyway, after the Tracy Jane thing, he seemed to want out of here, so he left. And I would still shit on him every so often, so he finally reached out to me, and I took it all. I made so many before I had a YouTube. Well, I had a YouTube channel, but before I did live streams, I used to make videos on like shit between me, him, Clay, and John. So I took all those down. But those are like my first hit videos.
You put me in your intro, dude, or the AI thing.
That was Eckle, but I thought it was awesome. My first two guests and my co-host on the political show all got in, so that's how it should be.
Yeah, it's kind of scary to see me. I was like, "What? Wait a second, that's me.
I remember
me."
The first time I watched it, I'm like, he made Def jacked, and all of a sudden my AI muscles.
I know, guys. I'm gonna start working out, guys. No, after watching that video, I'm gonna start like pumping weights. You might see me doing lives, just going like this. Really.
I like that intro. It's
my arms.
He put that together in like an hour, and it was pretty impressive.
I'm starting to look into the AI stuff, like the AI generated video. It's getting really, really good. Really good.
Like he's made me other videos, but that was the first time he used the AI shit, so it looked good. I was into. We're starting to pack in. What do we want to talk about now before we end this?
You like Mr. Kill Everything? I wrote down topics, man. All
right, what do you got? Here you go.
I just wrote down ideas. I just jot down things. So if there's like a pause, I got things, man. I got things. I want to entertain these. I want to entertain these people.
This is gonna end up my most fucked up episode. I got a conspiracy that may be fucking terrible, and I talked. That's
all right. I'm fucked up too.
And then I talked about someone I swore I wouldn't talk about anymore. This is a fucking double whammy. So
no, man, you're gonna get it.
At least we're getting it all out of the way. I talked. You, Mr. Baseball Player, we are good. You are good. I am good. Sorry I talked about you. It wasn't bad. It was good, though, and I will stop.
We're just Nick's just reviewing the past. That's all he's doing.
Yep. Somebody brought it up, and I was like, no, it wasn't him, somebody else. And I just wanted to let people know we made peace. We made peace, which doesn't happen often in the Dabbleverse, so that's good. People make phony peace where they have the common enemy, so they pretend to like each other until they turn on each other again.
Yeah, doing these lives, I'm noticing new things, like how like having like an enemy is like just good for like content, and like it's easy to do. You can just talk about them. That would be really easy. I'm learning, like I'm seeing a lot of this like through new eyes. It's kind of funny.
A lot of it's tricky too, man. Like I learned there are people in the, like they don't. Now, granted, I'm tiny, so it's fine, but people, if you start to get too big, that's when the trolls really start coming out. Like,
I'm gonna get it, dude. If I get big, I know, like it's gonna suck.
It's like that's why I actually, people might not believe me. I want to stay kind of small, and thankfully I will. But I think I really only got attacked like that because John. It was right after John agreed to have me on. He finally said he would have me on his political show, and that's when it started.
Anybody who goes on John's show gets it.
Yeah, so I didn't even get on, and I got it because they sabotaged it. But it's fine. It was like, all right, now I learn. Try not to shit on people. Stay low. Fuck it.
Yeah.
It's not worth it. I'm trying to, because I think this shit's fun, but I don't want to, like, the trolling shit's fucking fucked. I'm not into it.
But it's just like that's what comes with the territory, though. You just have to, like, I mean, there's a lot of good you get from doing this. So you have to accept the bad. You have to. It's just
Yeah,
the way it
I
is.
just there's a limit. I don't think it should go too far. But
Oh yeah, like when they're going after your
it is.
job and stuff.
Yeah,
that's not
it.
fun. No, not at all. I got bills to pay.
So, all right.
What would you like to talk about, Nick?
Yeah.
Talk about anything.
What do we got? What do you got on your list? I was just.
I just got stuff down. I just wrote down. I saw
Okay.
MKE initials. I saw
I was
that.
gonna
But I can talk about anything
conspiracies.
else, man.
Troll Hunter.
Conspiracy,
I will
anything.
touch on yours real quick without saying his name, but I'm not sure. Oh, I can tell you why. Actually, I can tell you why. That person on Father's Day, like a year, whatever, 2024, I think. There's a tweet where, let's just say they had an anti-LGBTQ tweet and kind of shit on fathers who have LGBTQ kids, like saying they're not real men or whatever.
I remember you talking about this, Nick. Yeah.
And I kind of commented on it, and I was like, "Well, John's, got two LGBT kids, whatever." Basically, it started off with a tweet where we kind of went after each other, and it slowly spiraled from there. He'd see me in the chat, he'd say something. I
It divulged into madness.
Yeah, it was one of those things. It started off as a little Twitter beef, and then we would go back and forth, like nothing crazy, just every so often, blah blah blah. But then when John, like I said, agreed to have me on, he's actually the one that sent John that video of me when I was supposedly in John's neighborhood and I wasn't. That's who sent it to him. So yeah, it started off as a little Twitter beef and over anti-LGBTQ tweet.
Do you still have that video on your channel? Or
okay. I actually did a live a week or two ago where I went over the video and showed like what really happened and why I made the video and everything. So it was a fun live. That's what actually kind of got me to do this. So when I like the first half, I ended up going like 2 hours. The first like 45 minutes, I covered that. And then there was hardly anybody there. Then all of a sudden, a bunch of people came in right when I was done talking about it. So we just kind of shot the shit for an hour, and it was fun. Just talking with the chat and blah blah blah. So I had a lot of fun on that one. That's what made me partly also think, you know what, maybe I'll do a second show, and it's not political.
What do you enjoy more doing? Do you like to be a guest on the show, or do you like to do your own shows? I guess it's different because you got different shows you'd be on, but would you rather be a guest or do you like doing your own show?
It's gonna sound weird. I prefer being in my own show only because I don't feel when I go on someone else's show, I am always terrified I'm gonna fuck up their show for them.
Me
so
too.
there's no pressure when it's my own show. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like I don't know. I don't want to go on someone's show and then like people are like, "Fuck, Nick sucked. Don't have him on anymore." And I don't really care about the criticism, but I don't want these poor people that had me on the show and people are like, "I'm not watching this." So yeah, I always I don't know. I put added pressure on myself when I go on someone else's show that I don't have when I'm on my own show.
But then you don't have the pressure. But then you don't have the pressure of having to be like entertaining, because if it's a bad show, it's really not like your fault if you're the guest. It's the host's fault. So I'm always worried about being like entertaining or like just entertaining these people. Like actually like a baby mobile. If I don't have anything to say, just like wiggle it in front of the camera or something.
Yeah, Echo is terrible.
Yeah, EQ, you suck. No,
but yeah, it's funny. Like
I'm sorry.
I mean, of course I want to put on a good show for people, but I'm also I'm a realist. I understand a lot of these people are here just because they're good people, and that's just supporting me for.
There's a lot of awesome people in this verse. Really good people.
Like I can't tell. Like I know people would make fun of these numbers. When the first
some monsters
few shows we did or whatever, there'd be like 2 people watching. There would literally be times where there was nobody in there for like stretches, And now it's like every time I go, it's it's 10, 15, 16, which is still low, but I'm psyched with that because it's like a month ago I had 2 to 4, so it's like I'm shocked anybody watches. So I appreciate anyone that fucking shows up.
Yeah, Shmuel reminded me, it's like you got to stick to a schedule, and that really helps you out.
Yeah, I'm bad at that because my my real life schedule is a little hectic, so I never know when I can do this. Well, for the most part, I mean, I know I can do it most nights late, but I don't know. I gotta pick and choose. Thank you, Troll Hunter. Yeah, it was. I don't know. Part of it was my own fault for underestimating how this Dabbleverse worked. I naively thought.
And it's always evolving too. So if you think you figured it out, you haven't.
Right. I naively thought as long as I didn't dox anyone or go after their film, then I'd be fine. But it didn't matter, So
No.
I was wrong. I think some people hated me because I refused to do that stuff, or didn't hate me, but like, oh, who's this righteous asshole?
Well, and I think the Antifa thing and
it could have.
They're taking you the wrong way. They think they're like, ooh, they just think you're like a lefty or something like that.
Yeah,
and they're just coming after you. Like put a target on your back.
What's funny is I didn't change to the Antifa until that person started faking my account. I just changed the name of my account so it wouldn't match the fake one. And then once they copied the Antifa one, I changed it to OG. That's why the stupid OG's there. I just kept trying to change it.
What was it before?
It was just straight up Mumbling Nick. There was nothing in front of it. Yeah. I was just Mumbling Nick forever. I forget the OG's there half the time. So Nasty Meal, I told him I wish I could tell you guys. There's a reason I did it. It wasn't that. Part of the reason was I used to wear just a black mask and the hood. It looked like Antifa, like how Antifa looked in like the streets of Portland and shit like that. So
people's thoughts are not their own.
Yeah,
like other people are thinking for them.
I'm not in Antifa or whatever, if it's even a real group. I think it's just a loosely thing, but yeah, I looked like the part, and there's a second reason I did it, but I can't really say. You
remember, you got to tell me after the.
I will tell you, sir, because I trust you, and I trust.
You're teasing everybody that's never coming. I'm going to know.
Right, I actually trust everyone here. I just don't want, if other people see it, then they'll know. But yeah, there's another reason. Let it slide. Yeah, I know. I'm trying. It's tough being I'm not like I don't know what you'd call me. Not a Democrat or anything, but I am a progressive person. It's tough being that in the dabble.
I mean, the way everybody, like, you're a human being on this earth. When you're young, you're pretty much like, you think like a Democrat, like liberal.
Yeah.
And then when you get older, your viewpoints are going to change. That's just the way it is. You're a human being, and it's just that's usually the way it goes. And you're just going to be a little bit more conservative when you're older.
Gotcha. Yeah. All right, buddy. Hold on. Did I get a text?
We just got I just heard that.
My phone vibrated. See what it is. Come on.
It's good to see you, Nasty Meal. My man. Nasty Meal sent me I told him about you sent me a picture of the Freemason standing behind Trump in the White House. I think it was the White House. Doesn't really matter. Still not Joey. All right. I don't know. Maybe we'll talk about Vamp a little bit, then we'll end this thing because we're hitting the 2-hour mark pretty soon. How long do you like to go for? It don't really matter. I usually if I was by myself, I probably would have ended, but I got a guest, so it's a lot easier. Yeah, when we do the political show, it usually goes between 90 minutes and 2. We've had some 2.5-hour ones, but that's usually like as far as we go. These ones I've been a little shorter, but this is good. We had special thing to talk about on top of the I wanted to shave. Usually when I get home from work, I want to shower and shave and stuff, but I didn't have time. So I'm sorry. We should have done 11, and I'm sorry, man. I should have had you. Oh, dude, it's not your fault. No, I won't. No, it's fine. It's cool. I could have done either. Is Metal still here? I'm not sure who's still here. I know Metal is an awesome dude. I know. My chat is made up mostly of people that know me from Echo and people that know me from Rob's chat, or people that have just known me for a long time. I get people in here that have very nicely supported me since the whole John fiasco. So yeah, it's nice. You know what? This sounds awesome shit. This sounds crazy. If John came back and he invited me on his political show, which won't happen, I'd probably fucking go on. It would be a smart move if he did. If he comes back, he needs to treat this a little bit differently. If he get like a different mindset, he would I don't know. I think it would go different for John when he comes back, or if he comes back. I really do. Yeah, if he gets someone smart in his ear, because it's like John doesn't trust people though. I know. It's like, dude, you didn't have to do that with me. You know what I mean? I was never coming after you, man. So,
And now I don't even really watch TSN anymore. And that was one of his big fears. He thought I was working with them, supposedly, which never was even close to being true. I've never.
And do you ever
do
you watch TSN?
I used to watch them all the time. I hardly ever watch them anymore. If they
I used to watch them all the time too. It was a long time ago, but I did. So, like me saying like I didn't like, I did like find some enjoyment in it. There was a time. It was like I think when it's kind of new.
Yeah.
It was no. I mean when the show first started.
Like,
but yeah, they're still doing it.
Yeah, I mean, even now they'll advertise Uncle Rico and they'll show John for like 20 minutes, and then they show, I don't even know, they're finding all these random, some overweight lady on YouTube who's trying to lose weight, and then some other. It's pretty much like, let's look at the freak show is what they're doing now.
And yeah, well, he does. He's Shuley seems to be really comfortable taking advantage or like pointing his finger and making fun of like people with physical illness or like yeah. It's like, I don't know, man. It's like red flag number 1 million. It's like the dude's like, I don't know. It's like those morals are like gone. Bring shame back, people. Bring shame back. I don't know. I see him on Point Double Point, and it's like, you're way too comfortable talking. It's like, how can you be this comfortable on a podcast? I don't know. I just really don't like Shuley. He couldn't do anything with Howard Stern. You're on Howard Stern FM radio, and what? What?
No, I agree. And his stand-up is not good.
I feel bad because he's not supposed to be here. He's supposed to be, like I said, in a, like, I don't know, like asking people, like, what would you like to eat?
I think in the right spot, he's good. He's just, it's not right now. It's just not working.
And then I got to punch in somewhere? No.
Me too. Well,
yeah.
I don't punch in.
Delusions of grandeur.
Now, this is crazy, man. I never, when I came into Dallas, I just wanted to go on a John's political show once. I never thought I'd be doing live streams or.
You never know what the world's going to bring you, Nick. You're never going to know, man.
You never know.
You don't.
It's funny shit. All right, I think we'll wrap it up. We're after midnight now. I work first shift, so I gotta, even though I know I gotta shower and try and get to bed.
I'm ready to veto.
Vagina Wrinkle, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm going to, not this show, but starting next one, I'm gonna have a planned segment called "Name That Out of Tune," and I think I'll use the karaoke shit they got on YouTube, and yeah, I'll sing one verse, terribly, but hopefully it goes better than last time.
I can do some karaoke too. That'd be fun.
It'd be fun, man. Yeah. I don't remember what happened last show, but I ended up singing like the first verse of a fucking song, and it was awful.
I'll be down. It's be a lot of fun, man.
But yeah, so we'll try and add some fun to the show.
Hell yeah, man! Be dancing all around. You got some background music right now, Nick? Let's start dancing.
Dance. Do I have background music? No. I was
the mint shampoo? You got the mint shampoo?
What was I gonna do? I forget what I was gonna do. Like before all this bad shit happened, I was like, all right, what song can I do? I was gonna do "Creep" by Radiohead because that's the song I started singing on Eccles' show the other day. Yeah.
Creep.
Let's get Deft to sing.
Oh, stop it.
Hold on, buddy. Hold on. We're gonna get you to sing.
I'm not gonna be singing on the podcast.
Yeah, you are.
No,
Vagina Wrinkle, don't you want Deft to sing?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Make her night.
No, I can't sing that one.
All right. Fuck it. Some other time.
Some other time.
We'll I don't know. Maybe this weekend. You tell him to do it.
Yeah, just do it.
All right. Fuck it. One. Yeah, we'll take turns. I'll sing the first verse.
I play the guitar.
You gonna do the
I'll do it. Yeah.
Right.
Do it right now. I'll do it right now.
I don't even know what this one sounds like. I probably should have screen tested this first. You know what I gotta do? I can't sing for shit anyway, but I have a deep voice and I keep picking these high songs. I should do that.
No, I found out like I can sing like really in a high register. You know that what is it? Teenage dirtbag song. I'm just a teenage dirtbag. That song. I found out I could sing that song really well.
I suck.
It's embarrassing. It's really embarrassing. I'm just a I can't do it right now. I have to get in the right mood.
Yeah, I caught myself the other day. There was a
Embarrassing
song
the shit out of myself tonight.
There was a song in the 90s called Got You Where I Want You by the Flies or whatever. It's the only hit
I love that song.
Yeah.
I can play that song, actually. I know that song.
So I was sitting there, I was playing it. It came
song.
on my desk at work 2 days ago, and I'm like, got you where I want you.
Babe.
Who's Weedus? All right. Hopefully
it's Teenage Dirtbag.
Oh, is it? Shows what fucking I know.
Dirtbag, baby. Come with me Friday. Don't say maybe. All right, I'll stop.
No, keep going.
No.
China wants it.
No. Oh, my guitar's out of tune. I was going to play the Flies for you, but I'll play that later. I'll play it. You know what? Next time I'll play some Flies for you.
Fuck it. All right, we both like that song. Fuck Creep. We'll do the Flies.
Yeah.
I'll take this down.
We'll do the Flies. Yeah, sucker, sucker. I just watched that movie the other night. If we watched the music video, it's a people like a bunch of kids jumping off a cliff. I just watched that movie not too long ago. I forget what the movie is.
Yeah,
Carla, can you tell me what the movie is? Oh yeah, she's not back there. This is not my show.
She's in the chat.
She is. Carla, what movie is that called? It was The Flies.
Yeah, what fuck one? Yeah, it had what's her face? What's her face?
Yeah, what's her face? Yeah, you know what's her face? She
Dude,
was
you know
hot.
what's
And,
her face?
Yeah, she was in Dawson's Creek. What's her face?
Yeah.
Yes, what's her face? I couldn't even. The name is not even on the tip of my tongue. I have no
that.
idea.
Come on, dude. What's her face? The brunette.
I don't. Yeah, she was hot.
Yeah.
What's her face? She was married to his what's his face or what's his face?
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
Disturbing Behavior.
Yep.
The movie.
There we go. Disturbing Behavior. The songs like that, like movies like that, it's like nostalgia. Brings me back to a good time. It's a fun time. 2000s.
What the fuck was her name? It's killing me.
Katie Holmes. Thank you, Vagina
Katie
Wrinkle.
Holmes. All right.
You're awesome, Vagina Wrinkle.
All right, Deft. Are we singing this one together?
I don't know if I can sing this one. It might be added to my register.
It's way out of
my register is really, really gay. Really super gay.
Oh, this starts like right away too.
Sucker, sucker. Boom, no, no, no.
I hate karaoke shit that starts right. Yeah, I know. Like, I remember I looked up what that part was. Like, I used to. I'm like, that's fucking
sucker, sucker. Boom, knuckle, knuckle. I don't know what he's saying.
It's fucking ridiculous. Whatever. It's,
and I'm hard of hearing too, Nick. So like a lot of these songs, I've always been hard of hearing, even since I was a little kid. And a lot of these songs I listen to, I hear the words all messed up. And like my favorite songs, I don't know the words. But when I listen to the words, like Nirvana songs, I love Nirvana. I've listened to this song like a billion times. And I'm like, oh yeah, that's what it says. Because I can't hear.
Dude, this is what he says. He goes, suffer, suffer.
Surfer.
Me don't get no rougher. Rub it up, baby girl. Torture me like no other.
No other. Yeah, no other.
No other.
Suffer.
Don't
get no rudder. Yeah, I got it.
When you rock me, baby,
don't get no rudder.
Put me pain on me, lover. Yeah.
Me pain on me, lover. Sucker. Okay, suffer.
I didn't think anyone else remembered this.
Suffer. I'm already forgetting the words. Not the smartest people.
They're gonna be
not
on
the smartest
screen.
person.
Oh wait, you might not be able to see the screen. Oh, you can kind of. All right. Out of tune. Here we go. Out of my register. I can't wait to do the false.
It's all you, Nick. Let's hear it. I'm so excited. Right. Sing for us, Nick.
Dude, I'm the worst singer. That's why it's funny. Because I'm terrible. Like I said, I should at least do something with a deep voice where I can just kind of stay in my range. All right. Fuck it.
Fuck these people.
For you, vagina.
For the vag. Don't we all?
Here we go.
For the vag.
Everyone cover your ears. Hopefully it'll go. Last time I did this, my mic fucked up the first like 20 seconds, so that helped everybody. All right, here we go. What the point of this? Oh, weird with no words.
Oh,
Hey,
What's your favorite song? Maybe we could hum along. Well, I think you're smart, you sweet thing. Tell me your name. I'm dying here. Got you where I want you. Yeah. Got you where I want you. It's supposed to be lower than that, Nick.
Sorry, everybody.
Where I want you. Hey, maybe just a smile. Damn it. We can do this. We got this, Nick. Oh, hey.
Did you know that?
I fucked it up, dude. Oh, dude, I fucked it up. We got this.
We'll pick it up. Well,
I think you're smart, you sweet thing. Tell me your name.
I'm dying here.
Got you where I want you.
Yeah.
Got you where I want you. Where I want you.
I want you.
Suffer, suffer. Don't be no brother. Don't be no
baby girl, come to me like no other.
Suffer, suffer.
We don't get no rougher. When we rock you, baby, put me pain on me, lover.
Suffer, suffer.
Get no rougher. Rub it up, baby girl, come to me like no other. Suffer, suffer. We don't get no rougher. When we rock you, baby, put me pain on me, lover. I think you're smart. Just wait time. Tell me your name. I'm dying here. Got you where I want you. Yeah. Got you where I want you. I'm all messing up. Man, I had so much fun just now, Nick. I had so much fun just now. Thank you for that. That's how we do it, baby. Like
Damn
we're torturing
right,
cats. Fuck it.
I'm sorry, guys. That was really, really bad. I gotta shut my audio.
I can't imagine what that sounded like.
Man, I am not going to be listening to that back, guys. Clip it.
Yep. Had to pick the falsetto song.
I'm here to make an ass out of myself.
Yep. Making fun of myself for your entertainment.
Yes, yes, yes. Because we're here to take you out of your thoughts.
Music for the deaf. I told you. I need to do like a, even though I can't sing, I need to do like a fucking Pearl Jam or Creed song, like something where I can be like,
Nick, man, don't listen to him. That was really good. That was really good, Nick. That was fucking awesome, dude. That was fucking fun.
Oh my god. It was fun though. It's a good song. My problem is that, like I said, I'm the worst singer as it is, and then my voice is like deep, so it's like a high song. I pick something with a falsetto.
I can sing it. I can sing in a high register. I can't sing in a low register. It's not very good. I can, but it's not very good. I'm not a very good singer.
Oh yeah, obviously you're better than me, bro. I'm the worst. You know who's actually not a bad singer? Fucking Jake Hudson.
I heard he's on Jake Hudson's a good singer.
Dude, like sometimes like when so if you could become friends with Jake, he sends you the link like every day. Like he goes live like multiple times every day. And he goes live and he sends the link and then he'll resend the link. And if no one's on, he just kind of like sits there and every so often he just like sings to himself and it's not bad. You know,
dude, that'd be kind of fun, dude.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of fun to hang out with you. I didn't know that. I see like Jake walking around his place all the time though. Like I wonder what his calorie count is up to.
Dude, if you want to go on, I'll get you. Like, it's actually fun sometimes, man. It's just like there's no pressure, And I've made
I heard Jake is like 6'4" too. He's like
he looks
big
huge, dude. Yeah, and even though he's got issues, he's got the fucking memory of a steel trap, man. He'll be like, tomorrow's the 9th anniversary of this, and I did this on March 16th, 1998. Like, it's fucking crazy. His memory is fucking nuts.
He's got he's got a Rain Man memory?
Yeah, he's got the Rain Man shit.
Oh, he's the Rain Man. No,
yeah,
no, it's not surprising at all, dude. That's yeah, I get it. Fuck yeah. And I got to remember too, like when I take off the headphones, I can't hear you talk anymore.
Oh yeah.
Duh.
Oh man.
There we go. But
I can't. The flies.
Yeah, I didn't know we were gonna sing tonight, Nick.
Yeah.
I had no idea. Now my wires are all messed up.
I appreciate you singing with me, though, Jeff. I appreciate it. You could hide my awful vocals a little bit.
Oh no, that's not why I was doing it. I couldn't help it. Not sing with you, Nick.
I said that was awesome, man. Whenever you're on again, we'll do it again.
Hell yeah!
Whenever Vagina Wrinkles here, we're gonna have.
I might not be in the mood next time though. I might be shyer.
Well, that's how we'll close most of the shows. I'll try and pick something with a lower register, so it's not as bad. It's just terrible. Not strangling cats terrible, but still fun. All right. Plug your show, Deft, and then we're gonna get out of here. Tell everyone where they can find you.
Brandon Deft. If you just put it on YouTube, Brandon Deft, my channel will pop up. Please subscribe. And Brandon Deft on Twitter. I'm looking into other social media accounts. Like maybe I was thinking about starting a Twitter. Rumble. I have a Rumble, but I'm probably gonna maybe go live on that too.
Nice.
But Brandon Deft on YouTube. That's about it.
Check them out. I know most of you do already, but check them out. Good shit. Way better than this fucking train.
Oh yeah. If you look up Doom, his latest clip, I believe it's Mersh watching one of my clips.
Nice.
Yeah.
You have a question from Metal. Hold on.
Metal. Man, I appreciate all your support, dude. Thank you.
He's asking if you have a schedule.
I haven't made a schedule yet. I was yesterday. I went live before work, and I really liked that. I don't want to go live and not have anything to say.
Right.
I do want to go live, but when I go live though, I'm finding out I don't even have to look at my notes. It's like a lot of the times, but I'm nervous too. I want to be ready, but I don't want to go live and be boring. I need to make a schedule. I'm saying all this because maybe I'm trying to make a schedule right now. Maybe make my sketch next date. I want to say I want to do it tomorrow morning, but I don't want to say that and not do it. So I'm just wait and see.
There you go. I'm terrible.
I got to work around my work to my job.
Right.
So.
All right, guys. Thanks for joining. I think I will. Well, I know I will. On Friday, I will be on Echo Pineapple's channel.
Tell EQ I said hi. Echo? Is it Echo? It's Echo. I've been saying it wrong. It's
fine. Yeah. So I always say Echo because he said Echo, but most people say EQ. And as he said it, I've said this before, it's a fake word. So say whatever you want. So yeah.
It's Luke. It's actually Luke.
Right. Luke backwards. Yep.
Yeah. Luke backwards.
Yeah. He's going on a holiday. So we'll be doing Between Two Hacks on Friday instead of Saturday at 4:00, I think. And Sunday, Mr. Liquid Cryptid and I, possibly Ava and others, who knows? But Liquid and I will be doing our political show, Dabbling in Politics, at 9 p.m. on this channel, Eastern Standard Time. And I don't know, maybe I'll squeeze one of these in somewhere in between if I have something to talk about, if something comes up. But thank you, Mr. Deft.
Dude, thank you for having me on, Nick.
Love having you on.
I really appreciate you. I really appreciate people asking me to come on their shows. It's been a lot of fun.
So many people told me you and I had good chemistry, so we'll have to keep doing it.
I like talking with you, Nick. You're a good dude.
I like talking to you, man.
I'm gonna try to work on not calling myself dumb and stupid, and you do that too, man.
Sounds good.
All right.
We're fucking geniuses. All right. Thank you guys.
Right,
and if anyone hears anything on MSIP, message Vag or Noga Chaser or somebody, please.
Please do, man. Please do.
Thank you guys. Peace. Got you where I want you. Hey, ladies of the Dabbleverse, I'm good at eating pussies.
Mumbling Nick in the back room, Clary. Cool pineapple fools, too straight to bear. It's the C-Said cake, you've got some flair. Time to break the chains and take the air. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Nick's voice stumbles, but the words ignite. In the chaos, truth takes flight. No more scripts, no boss in sight. He's got his dream, he'll do it right. I will try my best, won't let it rest. With a mic in hand, I'll ace this test. From the shadows to the limelight's crest, I will try my best. Yeah, I'll try my best. Interviews roll, stories unfold. Mumbling no more, his voice turns bold. Mr. C cheers from the sidelines cold. Ain't no pineapple left in the cold. Now the studio's his, the future bright. Nick's own podcast is guiding light. No more whispers, his tone takes flight. He's soaring now with all his might. Yeah!
Taz, if you want me to go down on you, I will. I'll try my best.